God, I just listened to this whole podcast. It was terrible. I feel like my ears are gonna bleed.
What'd you say? This is Darby Allen, and you're listening to Gimme a Whole podcast.
Hello, and a very warm welcome to the Gimme a Whole Wrestling podcast. My name is Ann, and tonight it is AEW. Loads to talk about, and I can see that you're already talking about it in chat. It's actually a really interesting time to be a wrestling fan and sort of looking at all this stuff, both in AEW, in WWE, and everything that's happening. And there's loads happening. Let me just say hello to the people in chat. Jack Sullivan, hello, my dude, Futuristic Gamer, Jake, Jack, Jeremy. You guys have been writing so much chat. That's awesome. Kobe Talks, hello, my dude. And Scott is on here, the happiest man on Twitter. Rock and roll, thank you all so much. And Dude Calf. Whoa, yeah. How are you all doing? Lovely to see you all. Hello, Messiah. Hello, my dude. It's the Wednesday night. I've got nothing. Come up with a pun for me. Cool. There's been loads of interesting chat. First off, hopefully tomorrow, NXT UK live stream. I've got a special guest coming on. That special guest is hopefully, he's not confirmed this, but we definitely said we was doing it, and hopefully, as long as nothing's come up, we will be doing it. It's me and the Botch Guy. Botch Guy's massive, man. He's got like 80,000 subs. A wonderful person as well, like a really positive dude. It'd be awesome if you could join us tomorrow, even if you don't normally watch NXT UK. Hang out and show the new people that we're going to have visiting the channel some whole love, man. Welcome them to the community. Welcome. Cool. Discord. Lots of stuff going off there. Yay. Cool. Future, I've written a comment to you, but I can't send it to you at the minute. So if you can like me on Twitter or something, and then slide into my DMs, and I can message you directly there, because I don't sort of want to talk about it all on here. However, after your apology, because I know that you blocked Jake did say, Jeremy, true, to be fair. Oh, no, that's not the right comment. No, that's not the comment. And has it disappeared? Futuristic is cool, bro. Sorry if I upset you, dude. I did not mean to. I was just saying my opinion. I deeply apologize. But like Danny said, don't challenge someone if you don't want a response. Challenging someone's fine. It's just the way we respond to people and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that is going on backstage at the Gimme a Whole Wrestling podcast, and we are trying to come up with some better guidelines for you dudes to follow, because the drama is too much. I'm truly sorry. It's okay, Future. I've like I say, if you send me a message on Thingy, I've written a message out and I can send that to you and sort of go into it a bit further, because I still want you to be a part of the community, as with everyone. Wow, it's been a busy few nights, hasn't it? Anthony even got drunk on Discord and started ranting away about sandwiches. What was he on about? Cool. I can't keep up. I can't catch up with all of you, chat. There's been some really interesting stuff. I have been reading it as we go through. There was something about Kobe said if they didn't have the brand split, Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns would be the main feud in WWE right now. Agreed. It probably would. Oh, I've got the hiccups, man. It probably would. But why can't you... Why can't they do that? I mean, they could do that. They could have done that if they didn't have this brand split going on, or if they was more clever about stuff. I think that, I mean, the Roman stuff's great. Drew stuff's been good-ish. I think he's been a decent champion. I just think it's been a little underwhelming. And there's so much, like, the whole ratings thing is really interesting. That was another thing that you guys were talking about. It's really interesting because it doesn't mean anything right now. Right now, all it means is that AEW has more viewers in that age bracket, which is great for AEW, not for WWE. Their TV deals not coming up, I don't believe, for WWE anytime soon. We would have heard about that if it was. So they have a long time to fix it. And actually, WWE are quite clever sometimes at reactionary booking when they put themselves in difficult situations like this. So there may be a chance that we end up seeing AJ Styles take the title on Sunday to mix things up, man. It really can put a spin on things, and actually that's quite exciting. And if it forces WWE to up the game, that's a good thing for all of us, you know? Same with AEW. They have to up the game when WWE is doing a lot better than them. That's the good thing about competition. And it is exciting, man. I think Mania 38 will be Roman and Rock, with Roman beating Rock in the next pay-per-view. Big E or something like that beats him. That's a good idea, Jakey baby. But I want to say sorry. Can anyone tell me what Jake said? Because I can't read his comment. Yeah, there we go, my dude. Cool, let's go. Wednesday night realistic match fest. Well, yeah, maybe. What was that hide and seek segment all about? What are they doing, man? And the other thing is, right, so the people are making a big deal about this 18 to 49 and stuff on Monday. There was also a major football match going on. So that's got to be taken into account as well. Jeremy, I think it was the worst cell match at Hell in a Cell 2020. Did not enjoy it all. Maybe it's because I hated the story. What was that, Jeremy? I loved the Bayley Sasha match, Hell in a Cell. I didn't enjoy I thought it was pushed a little bit too quick for Hell in a Cell, but I thought their story's been brilliant. Will AEW reach 1 million viewers tonight? I'm going to say no. Actually, I do have one prediction for this show, though. But no, in terms of will it reach 1 million viewers, I don't think it will, man. I think the card's a little bit weak in terms of what's on. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to be a bad show, because normally when it's like that, we get some surprises. But actually, we've had a lot of big surprises in the last 2 weeks. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think it'll reach 1 million, though, because I haven't advertised Shaq being on it or Sting talk. Sting was a big deal for last week. It was people interested to find out what his position was going to be within the company. Cool. Wednesday night Flip Fest, says Jeremy. Absolutely, my dude. Wednesday night Weetabix. Wednesday night Realistic Match Fest. Botch Guy is a great guy. That's awesome. Yes, thank you, Kobe, man. I'm truly sorry. That's okay, Future. That's all right, man. That's all right. Don't you worry, man. Will AEW... I mean, you don't have to apologise to me. It's obviously to Jakey baby. But like I said, I've written out a message to sort of explain my views on it for you. Ant, how's your post box? Fine. Have you sent me something, mate? Have you sent me a little Christmas present? Oh, I haven't seen out, mate. No, sorry. Kobe, don't think so in my opinion. Yeah, the challenge was just as stupid on my part. Let me try and see, because I don't have Twitter. Okay, mate, well, just find me a way to contact you that's off Discord, because I can't contact you on Discord at the minute. Jeremy, here we go. We got to learn to debate without putting anyone down. At the end of the day, no one is right or wrong. It's an opinion. Personal attacks do nothing. Not everyone is going to agree all the time, and it's always fun. Absolutely, Jeremy. Absolutely. So there we go. That's good that the community is sort of spreading that. And you guys, you know, ultimately, like on Discord and on this and on everything, you guys are the foundation. Right, you guys are what we're building off. You guys are the guys that come back every week. You guys are the guys that we want more people to join, and I want you guys to be like that sort of example and sort of encourage the positive vibes. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? To debate someone with a difference of opinion, but not when you've got to take it too far and start swearing at people and verbally bashing them. We're a community and we need to bring each other up, not put each other down. There we go. What's up, Jeff? Cincinnati boy is in the house. Yeah, I agree with you completely, Jeremy. I agree with you completely, dude. So let's just bring some positivity to each other, my dudes. WWE up in their game. Last time that happened was when WCW was competing with them. And look what happened there, man. The Attitude Era. Look, no one's saying you have to love AEW and you have to be an AEW fan and that's all you have to be. Just appreciate the great wrestling that we're getting, like, from all directions. WWE have had to up the game in certain directions and they're struggling in others, and they need to realise certain choices. But AEW struggle in other areas as well. All companies do. The hide and seek segment was the last thing I saw before KOing. Oh, didn't keep you awake, did it, Jack? What hide and seek segment? Did I miss something? Yeah, The Fiend and Randy, brother. Sting is on this week. Yes, he is, Jay. They advertised it on Twitter or something. Yes, they did, yeah. It's probably going to be very similar to what we got last week. I won't expect anything new. However, my prediction for this episode, if there's Outbig that's coming out with this episode, I think it's a heel turn. Who's turning heel? Write it in chat. I want to see who you guys think before I say. Might have done. One improvement for current WWE is that all wrestlers need a character. For example, what is Matt Riddle? A guy with long hair who says, bro. Absolutely agree. What they're doing is they're using the creative team to create these stories for people. And one of the positive things that I think is positive about AEW is they are letting the wrestlers communicate where they think their character will go. In terms of like an acting thing, right? You could say that WWE is handing out scripts to people, or to a lot of people. The people that do great promos don't get scripts. Kevin Owens, New Day. Handing out scripts to people, and we're getting a soap. We're getting a soap on TV. What AEW is doing is saying to these guys, cool, so what's next for your character? How does that work? Pitch me an idea. That's similar to method acting. And that's similar to what you'd get. So, yeah, interesting. Cool. Scotty, buddy, why were people complaining about the 12-man tag when they do those matches constantly on WWE, and people get upset and complain about that? Just wish people would be consistent. Dude, I'm not excited for that 12-man tag match. It's the Inner Circle versus a load of jobbers and best friends. Brandon Cutler's part of the match. I mean, yeah. The thing is, Scott, the only redeeming factor and the faith that I have in WWE that makes me not instantly sort of jump on it is that this is probably nothing to do with them. It's probably all to do with the Dark Order. Not the Dark Order, excuse me, the Inner Circle, and how it pushes that storyline forward, and that's what AEW tend to do, in my opinion. Got to have the positive vibes. Wrestling's about having fun. Just keep it fun. Just keep it fun. There's some advice from a Cincinnati brother. I agree, Scott. Riddle is just a guy Vince is high on. I think Riddle's as high as well sometimes. I'm sure he'll drop him by the Rumble. Yeah. We've seen that a few times, haven't we? Main event, Keith Lee. Yeah. It's inconsistent. I think that's people's problem with it. There's no sort of consistency or storytelling that's following the correct path of a story, you know, with a beginning, middle, and end and stuff like that. WWE losing in ratings in the long term might be a positive thing. It could be, man. It absolutely could be. They need to turn it around before the TV deals come up. That is when it becomes an issue. And if AEW is beating Raw in that demographic consistently in a year's time, I mean, AEW is a new company, dudes. Ultimately, it's a very, very new company. And, you know, that's the issue. And that's the big thing about this. USA Network is not going to give Raw any more money if they are pulling in less viewers than AEW. They will match the offer that AEW get from TNT, and to WWE that's not a good thing because they get a lot of money. When they were negotiating that TV deal, they were the only big American wrestling on TV, you know, sort of the biggest anyway, and they are still the biggest. But if you're not capturing that new audience that the advertisers pay for, they won't carry on. Maybe this is like a huge discussion me and Dom are probably going to have on This Week in Wrestling. Sounds like that's going to be one of the biggest things to talk about. What's up, and hope all is well. Joey, my dear, welcome, brother. How are you doing, mate? Judging by tonight's chat, I'm optimistic about the community. Absolutely, man, and I want to be optimistic. I've had a rough few days, man. I've had a rough few days. I've been feeling down, and yeah. Cody heel. Not who I'm thinking. Cody could go full heel. I mean, we do say that every week as well, Cody. But I'm interested in, and that's all the predictions we've got. And Hangman joining the Dark Order, said Jeff. No, I think the heel turn we're getting tonight is Matt Hardy. I think Matt Hardy's turning against Private Party. We've seen hints of the dissension there already. The Battle Royale, he helped get one of them out. And then he was sort of sighing on a segment. I think it might have just been Being the Elite or Dark, I can't remember. But he was sighing after joining them in Thingy. And I think the reason this is one of the advertised matches is because that's what we're going to get. We're going to get Matt Matt Hardy either having enough. I don't know whether it'll be like a full-blown heel turn or it'll be Matt Hardy walking away to do his own thing. But I think a heel turn feels right for Matt Hardy. I think that could be really interesting and set up some really interesting dynamic matches. Although, personally, I'd just love him to go with MJF and have a feud with him, but that's not going to happen because he's busy with... What was it called? The Inner Circle. Hi, guys. Hello, Maven. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, my dude. WWE doesn't have to be the Attitude Era again. They need the right wrestlers being pushed, good matches, and creative storylines. Kobe. All great points, and WWE does have some of that. The Roman Reigns storyline, really engaging at the minute. The Bayley Sasha thing, all the way through sort of that COVID era, really engaging stuff, really well done stuff. My problem with WWE at the minute, and this is just my opinion, my problem with WWE at the minute is there's a lot of rubbish around that good stuff, and that makes the product difficult. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to watch a 3-hour show when I'm just not engaged in... I'm only engaged in 10 minutes of it, or I'm interested in sort of 10 minutes of it. Does that make sense? Hi, Maven. Boom! Maven is in the hazies! The card looks weak tonight, but maybe the promos will be awesome. Kobe, absolutely, dude. Absolutely, man. The thing about the big tag match is there's not a storyline. There is a storyline, Jeff. There's no storyline in the match. But there is a storyline within a circle, and I think that's what they'll go with. I think that's why. I laugh at people that say WWE doesn't listen to the fans, but I just point at WrestleMania 35. Also, what is AEW gaining with their partnership with Impact? There is nothing. I laugh at people when doesn't listen to the fans. Yeah, but like we're not always right either, are we, as fans either? So WWE shouldn't always listen to us, to be perfectly honest. If not, there'd be nothing surprising. The partnership with Impact is massive, and I think that's all about Don Callis, my dude. I think that is all about working with Don Callis to create a relationship with him, and when his contract negotiations come up next week or next month, he's going to get a lot more money for getting Impact the highest ratings it's had in a long, long time. And Don Callis is interesting because of his relationship with New Japan. And if AEW can get with New Japan, that becomes a global force in wrestling, and that's the big deal. In terms of what they get from Impact, excitement about the product, I guess, maybe. But you're right, AEW gain a lot less than Impact does. I'd say that for sure. AEW's got a lot of wrestlers on it, man. In the script era, Punk would make a point of tearing up the scripts, including the pipe bomb. Absolutely. Just bear with me 1 second, my dudes, while I just try and make sure I've got AEW ready to rock. AEW Pro Wrestling. I don't want it in Spanish. 2 minutes and 30 seconds away. Hey, Futuristic, I can see your comments, and I like to say I apologise. We both could have dealt with it better, but like I say, it's all good, brother. No need to worry. I say sorry. I have no problem with you, says Jay. There we go, my dude, sorting it all out in chat. I mean, best friends are in the big match, but they're feuding with Miro and Kip, but they're not even in the match. Yes, I get exactly what you're saying, Jeff. And it is really weak to say this, but I think it's all about Inner Circle. You see, they announce Omega and the Good, but you're right. They should have done better. There should have been a better storytelling device to get to that situation. You could still have that massive match, but have Jurassic Express and Best Friends, who are already have issues with Inner Circle, bring them into it in a more interesting way, as opposed to just giving us an event with Brandon Cutler and Griff Garrison and talented dudes, but like. Agree, man. You see, they announced Omega and the Good Brothers versus Swan and Motor City Machine Guns for Impact. Yes, I did, Jeremy, man. Quite exciting stuff. I think this whole Rich Swan thing is going to happen on Impact. I don't think that this whole story is going to be played out as much on AEW at all. I think this is all going to be Impact. The match that this could be building to, which is epic, is Kota Ibushi and Omega for the IWGP. If they can work together to get that match and give Kenny the belt, I mean, Jesus, that's big. Also, Kenny's match on AAA was great, and I love the main event of that actually as well. The NWO Sting versus the Psycho Clown dude for the hair versus hair match. Great, good fun. You can disagree with someone, but still be friends in the end. Absolutely, dude. It's a lost art in today's society, unfortunately. Perhaps lack of respect for others is maddening. I respect everyone. Scott Frame is one of the happiest dudes on Twitter, let me tell you all. Yeah, always good to see you. Positivity, my dude. Yeah, Jeremy, should be a good match. Are you joining Dark Order soon? And got the purple curtains behind you? I'm already there, man. I'm already there, my dude. Are you enjoying together, mate? I don't have Twitter. That's all right, mate. We can. I'll find another way to communicate with me. Darby Allin heel turn. Ooh, says Joey. Ooh. Darby Allin heel turn. Could happen. To sort of really enforce him versus Sting, I guess. We are a few seconds away from Dynamite. I will pull this out of here and plug this into here. I was a bit behind tonight because I was trying to sort loads of stuff out. Cool. I'll let you know as soon as we get the titles, my dudes. My loves. Jeremy, why would you not like Swan, by the way? I thought you would have liked him from what I've seen. He's not flippy or anything like that. I hope everyone is doing well. Maven, doing well, mate. The best Cody Rhodes puts... And there we go. We're getting the start of Dynamite. I'll let you know when the titles finish. Isn't it refreshing to have a new song as well? I mean, I quite like the old one. But I like it. Same to you, Mini M. He's just not a good world champion. This is about Rich Swann. His promos are subpar. That's the AEW Dynamite logo right there. His in-ring work is subpar as well. I don't think he's a massive deal, Jeremy. I think that's part of the problem, and part of the problem that Impact have as well, actually. And what I hope that Kenny Omega can do by building someone like Moose up to eventually take the belt back off Kenny, I think is a great story. And you can play that out over a year. Cool, Jeremy. Did you see the Impact Wrestling ending last night with Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers forming the Bullet Club? Yes, I did, my dude. Yes, I did. Exciting stuff. They give enough information on that one. I'm interested to see this, and I'm hoping it's not just the same thing. But maybe if the Good Brothers come out on AEW, it's not the same thing. I don't know. I was just very disappointed by the Kenny Omega stuff last week. Really disappointed. Scott, what they gain is a lot of great wrestlers and matches. They've got cowboy hats on. Oh, these guys are so funny on Being the Elite. Brody's joined us. Hello, Brody. How you doing, mate? Scott, also, WWE gave Kofi the belt, but did not put him as the main event, which was the problem. And look what they've done with Roman for 5 years and did not push Cesaro, in my opinion. Interesting you mentioned Cesaro, because he was... Creative were asked to come up with a list of people who they don't think... who they think have been underutilized in WWE. And Cesaro was one of them. Peyton Royce was one of them. Who was the others? Chad Gable. You know, these sort of real talents that we'd love to see sort of used better. Oh, he's not going to turn heel in the first match. Man, my big prediction was off again. Oh, maybe he will. Let's remain positive about Anthony's bizarre prediction. Why don't you want it in Spanish? I'm fluent, isn't everyone? I can't speak Spanish. Much better at Portuguese. Nice, man. Scott, I respect you. Love you all, Dom and Emma. Oh, it's Dom and Emma. Hello. Oh, great. Dom is here. Hey, Dom. And sup, Emma. Tell Dom we all love him as well. If we have Instagram and Facebook, if anyone needs to contact Gimme a Hole yet, yes, we do. Futuristic, if you are on Facebook... Yes, Facebook or Instagram, you can send me a message on that, dude. On the Give Me a Hole Yeah page. I can't get social media yet, but I'll get it soon. Cool, I'll be back shortly. All good, my dude. It's the Three Amigos. Yes, it is, Jamel. That's hilarious, their outfits have come out in. Anthony's naff. Yeah, sorry, dude. Gable as well. I'm on Rick Knock watch. Dude, is he reffing? Yes, he is. What's Isaiah Scott done to his hair? It looks like a clown wig's Hello, Hakeem. How are you doing? If you haven't liked the video, it really helps us out if you do. So we'll do a like train. Everyone, after 3, hit the like button. 3, 2, 1, like spike. That's what gamers do, man. That's what gamers do. It's what we're supposed to do. I get told off when I don't do it. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider it. Consider it. We've got an awesome community here. An awesome, positive community. See? Oh, dudes, I've not shown you my new t-shirt. Check out this. Ba-da-da-da. Oh, mate. Oh, mate. So happy. So happy. Love me some Hikaru Shida. Matt Hardy kicking Adam Page. He could turn Matt heel and have a feud with Adam Page. That'd be really interesting. That's one thing I hate about AEW. They bury the referees and make them look stupid. Yeah, they can do. Absolutely can do. I see what you're saying, Jake. They don't listen to him a lot. Like now. Johnny Hungy says Jim Ross. Wow. Silver really has got himself over. Oh, wow. Here we go. Clearing out the ring. John Silver ride Adam Page like the horse he is. I give it to AEW. The Asian woman champion is way prettier than NXT's Asian female champion. Yes, man. Yeah, man. I'm just a big fan of Shida's work, man. I think she's great. I think she's great. And beautiful. John Silver riding the cowboy, says Jeff. Absolutely, dude. Have you been watching Being the Elite lately, Jeff? They've been really funny. They had a cowboy party. It was freaking hilarious. Oh. Platinum Cassidy. Reynolds and Silverman have great chemistry. Running shooting star press. Are the refs in AEW? I thought they were non-existent. Lol. Yeah, man. Well, to be fair, Aubrey Edwards has been great and had sort of stories in AEW with like Jericho and stuff like that early on, which WWE couldn't do because they don't want anyone to be a star apart from the people in the ring. Well, the ref is one of the people in the ring. You know, we all love Earl Ebner, don't we? Like, watching an old match with Earl Ebner, it was always like, oh, this feels big again. This feels big. You know, even Pat Patterson. Like, oh, this feels special. Bin says Red 910. I don't have a bin, my dude. Not behind me, but hello. How are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Lovely to see you again. The women's AEW title looks ridiculous. It's about time for an upgrade. Yeah, it's a bit small, isn't it, man? I can agree with that, Jamal. Had to give up my ticket to WrestleMania. Provisionally booking for SummerSlam. Oh, dude, sorry to hear that, mate. But yeah, SummerSlam's more likely than Mania, I guess. Yeah, these are a really neat tag team, man. I'm so glad they got signed. I was quite interested. Mia Holden, hello, welcome. How are you doing? Hello, how are you? Oh, great, thank you, Redman. I'm not telling you to look up her name on Adult Sort videos. Will pop up, but there might be AEW Women's Champion. Wow, really? Didn't know that. Thank you for the information, Jeremy. I will be investing in some research later on. Oh yeah, Cowboy Day was amazing. How are you? I'm great, mate. I'm great. Earl was always trying to get himself over. I didn't mind Earl. The women's title looks like a toy belt. Isn't it great? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Yeah, man, I'm doing all right, mate. It's been a bit of a rough week, but we are here. We are chilling. We are watching AEW and what has been an absolutely fine tag match. Nicely worked. Nothing over the top. Maybe a few spots where there was a few too many people in the ring. Thinking the women's belt so small because it was in NWA. Was the women's belt in NWA? I didn't know that. Was it? You on about the actual NWA belt? Because the NWA belt's really small. Research purposes only, of course. And I've got to know what you guys are talking about, to be perfectly honest. Got to do my due diligence. That's the word. Matt Hardy beating on John Silver. Rick Knox can't keep track of the legal man. No, and it is a problem. It is definitely a problem. It's a problem that they have in general. They need to sort of tidy that up a little bit. And it can not happen, and that's fine, but just tidy it up a little bit. However, this match, again, has slowed down, and we're getting some wrestling. Matt Hardy choking out John Silver. Backdrop out of it. Glad you're feeling better, Ann. You're too nice. Thank you, dude. Yeah, no, I've just had a rough few days. I've just been down. You know? So, yeah. John Silver trying to beat his way out. Oh, the back neck breaker from Matt Hardy. Girl and Earl Ebner are the only decent refs, but does not help if everyone ignores them. Yeah, no, I agree. Well, the problem is, they're not coming up with the matches. It's the talent that's coming up with the matches. So if that's the issue, then it's the talent fault, not necessarily the refs. Do you know what I mean? Legal man syndrome here. Just Tornado rules it. Yes, man. But I think it's all slowed down a bit. They've had the fast bit to start off the show. Adam Page, man, what a star! Clothesline, lifting him up, and the backdrop. And we haven't seen any suicide dives yet. And then it happens. The standing top is suicide. Oh, massive lariat. Terrence, welcome, my dude. How are you doing, mate? What do you think about the push of Kenny Omega? I think it's, for me, it's the most exciting thing in wrestling right now. I'm really excited to see where they go with it, and yeah, we'll see where it goes. I think there's lots of great potential, and if the end game is, I just think it's really exciting. There's loads of directions it can go. I really enjoyed his AAA match this weekend. Really good fun. What do you think about it, Terrence? It'd be awesome to hear your opinions, my dude. I miss the woken Matt Hardy gimmick. Yes, so do I. And if he turns heel, he can really do that, can't he? Oh, we can hear the crowd shouting delete. Kicking Adam Page, twist of fate. No, pushing him. Oh. Nice, man. Nice. I like the way John Silver and Reynolds hit him as he was running into him. Yeah, I agree. They need to work it out between the three of them. Yeah, well, you're right. Yeah. But the problem is the talent's going to do what the talent can do. And that's the problem. I think Jericho's voiced his displeasure of it as well at times. And I agree. Sometimes it's great, though. Sometimes it can lead to great matches. Wow. He's really good, man. Alex Reynolds is really underrated. I'm so pleased they booked him. He did quite an interesting podcast, actually, the AEW Unrestricted, with Silver and Reynolds. I've never really watched him that hard before in terms of the wrestling. Yeah, tidy. Dive, yeah, I know, Jack, I know, and someone was there to catch him. And I do agree with Ross, man. And that's maybe another big thing we'll be talking about on Friday's show. I hate the catching of people all the time. Powerbomb into the German, into the roll-up. Beautiful 3-move segment. Gorgeous. Yeah, I agree, man. But I don't think it's... Matt Hardy just hit... No, don't... Oh, is that a twist of fate? Off the apron? Hi, Gamer Guy. How you doing, mate? Sorry to hear it's not a good night, my dude. Hangman's talent is so much better than everyone else in the ring right now. He's exceptional, man. He is exceptional, Joey. I'm not a fan of it, Jamel. I hated it. Way too goofy, in my opinion. The Welcome Matt Hardy. Cool. That's fair enough. Need to have a Hangman versus Brody Lee Lariat match. Yeah, that's where this is going, and that's going to be friggin' awesome. That is going to be friggin' awesome. That's a pay-per-view level. Oh, nice. The head scissors pulling him off the top rope into the cutter, gin and juice. Matt Hardy gets the win. Oh, no Matt Hardy heel turn. It's only against Alec Reynolds, so no one gets hurt. He's encouraging his teammates to celebrate. Wyatt, they're happy with the win. Look at him, he's so heel. He's so heel, baby. He's kissing everyone. What? Come on, man. Why are they annoyed that that one of the party boys didn't get the bloody pin when he was just hanging around waiting for Matt to come in? Hey. I don't know. I don't understand how that's a story beat. But you can see it, can't you? I predicted Matt Hardy was turning heel, but it's coming, man. Now I like the Hardy gimmick where he had different personalities. Just made sense. Cool. Sting! Love Tony Schiavone, man. Jake, that's what made it so funny. What if you do Kenny Good Brothers versus Hangman Young Bucks reunited? You do Kenny Good Brothers versus Hangman Young Bucks reunited. You could do. Could do. What was it on the? Have you all watched the Impact stuff? The Tony Schiavone and Tony Khan stuff is freaking killing me, man. Freaking killing me. Serena Deeb and Big Swole versus Evilise and Diamante. Cody Rhodes versus Angelico. That's the type of match that really appeals to me. You know, I really like it. Angelico, I think, is really underrated. Not a good night. I'm so sorry to hear that, mate. You can't stay long. You're very emotional. I'm so sorry, man. Just listen to the Inner Circle. Sorry what you're going through, mate. Just stay positive, my dude. What of the World of the one? Back-to-back Diamond Ring champion. Wow. That's not legit, surely. Jericho's looking jacked, isn't he? He's best friends and he knows what the online community is trying to do to him and Jericho. Oh, Alex Marvez. Someone just... Every segment with him should end in a kick to the face. I agree with Ross, lack of psychology. Yeah. Across all brands, man. Across all brands. It's... them spots are fine. There was a point in WWE where Roman was doing it every bloody week, man. Yeah, really annoying. And it doesn't have the impact when you've got a load of guys doing it. It should be about... I don't know. Especially when your own team's catching you. I get what you're saying. Cool. Is nobody gonna say hi, gamer guy? What's up? Sorry, I said what's up. Hope you're doing well, mate. Sorry, dude. I'm worried about you not feeling great, gamer. There we go. Sting, please sing message in the bottle, please. Like when Kane took off his mask, that was the best version. I still laugh when he set Jim Ross on fire. Yeah, that was bizarre, wasn't it? Jack, I love this community. Good, man. Jamel, I loved that spot of setting Ross on fire. I love you guys. My life can't be happy for the past 6 weeks. Mate, it's been a tough time for the entire world, gamer. And that's not to say your problems. It's been a horrible time, and much love to you, man. Like, you know, if you need anyone to if you join the Discord, I'm sure you people can help lift you up there. So yeah, sorry, mate. So sorry, dude. Gamer guy will always be here for you, brother. Yeah, but you know, talk about what you want to talk about, about what you don't. You know what I mean? You are loved here. Get Marvez off my TV. Super kick the hell out of them chins. Back at you, Jack. We all appreciate your wonderful job you do as a moderator. Or when he attached the car to the battery of Shin, the big brass balls. Yeah, man. That was a funny segment. Thank y'all. You're all so special in this community. It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good. Just here. You're watching AEW, are you enjoying it tonight? Hopefully this will pick you up, my dude, and people will help pick you up. I'm going to go for a quick pee while nothing's happening. See you in a minute. If you hear out weird in the background, it's just my kettle going, dudes. Right, what's Brandy Rhodes got? Gucci. We're expecting a new baby. Oh, good for them. Good for them. Baby security in training. Oh, that's nice. Oh, glad I just caught that. Wow, everyone's having babies. Right, who's getting me pregnant? Thank you, Gamer. Stick with the community. We're here for you. Welcome, all my friends. Absolutely, Jamel. Dudes, it means so much that you guys join us every week. It's awesome. Right on, Gamer Guy. You're ready for AEW. I'm enjoying it so far, my dude. I loved Kane with Katie Vick, and now WWE are always taking any copy of Katie Vick segments off YouTube. Here comes Cody Rhodes, the daddy. Daddy Rhodes. Cody and Brandy are having a baby. The Ms. and Mrs. of AEW. Yes. Yes. Would that have been better announced in the ring, maybe? With a crowd reaction? Even though they've not got many in the crowd. I think that might have been a lot, but it was cool. It was a nice segment. Good for them. They did it how they wanted to do it. Hello, observing stuff. Welcome, my dude. Hope all is well with you. Here comes Brandy Rhodes rubbing her belly. Oh, so we've got to drop that Jada angle, haven't we? I wonder what they're gonna do there. Cody, call your kid Rue. Cody Rue. Rue Rhodes. Looks like everyone having a baby in AEW, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, good for them. Yeah. Yeah, they're all getting busy, game, clearly. This must be something in the water. Speaking of babies, do anybody remember when Gene Snitsney kicked that baby doll in the crowd, Kane and Lita promo? Yeah. Yeah, we do remember that. Jesus, that was bad, wasn't it? Such poor taste. He's emotional, so he's not going to get a loss. It wasn't his fault, says Danny. It wasn't, man. It wasn't. I hope you all have a good time, dudes. Here's Angelico. Yeah, if they give this some time, this could be great. I don't think they will. Kane hates babies. Jamel, it wasn't his fault. I don't know if has Kane got babies in real life. I don't even know. Jamel, Lars is going to do that sometime. Do you know Lars hasn't even been turning up for tapings? we here on this community, Lars Sullivan is our secret special wrestler, who just is bizarre, and he's not even been showing up. Damn it! WWE was awesome back in the day. Yes, man. Yeah, well, it was bizarre. It was memorable. How about that, Jamil? How about that, my dude? AAA, honestly, dudes, if you haven't watched it, didn't rate the Marvel event. Brian Cage was in that, actually, as Thanos. It's free on YouTube. You can watch it on YouTube. And Kenny Omega versus, I can't remember who the kid was called, but it was a really good match. However, he did a Hulk Hogan. He did a one-winged angel off the second rope, and his opponent kicked out just after three. And I was like, you can't do that to an Avalanche one-winged angel. And I thought, he's never going to work with this dude again. He will never work with this dude again. Gutted. Put on a really good match. However, Kenny Omega face hit the floor. He did this like suicide dive, because people do that a lot. And Nakazawa was out on the ring and was supposed to catch him, and he caught his arm. That was it. And Kenny Omega straight into the floor, man. Straight into the floor. The Kenny match was great. Yeah, I loved it, Jake. I thought it was really good. I thought it was better than his Moxley match, actually. Lars is almost as bizarre and crazy as me, and I never thought I'd be saying that about anyone, says Crazy Jake. And Angelico is such a great performer. Jack Evans is brilliant too. Agreed, Danny. I think they're so underrated, man. I think Angelico is such a wonderful technician. It will get better when Vince leaves, hopefully, man. Glenn Jacobs has kids. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, man. Or Vince McMahon's paternity scandal, Jesus. Or was it Piggy James, was it? Ugh. Jack, I know, what's the point of watching SmackDown without Lars? I know, man. Oh, I get really excited for him because he's bizarre. Jake, just to make us cry. That is your answer. I mean, this is some beautiful sort of modern grappling wrestling, you know? And that's what he does really well. Do you know I'd love to see in a match if I was to do a WWE crossover, Angelico versus Tyler Bate. I think that'd be amazing. Here he is with his foot up on the floor. I love stuff like this, man. But at the same time, he should have stood up a bit earlier. But I love the idea when people are on the floor using the feet to like back people off, like people do in fights, you know. I'm Vince's kid. Congratulations, Jack. I'd like to see Angelico versus Johnny Gargano or Ricochet. Danny, great booking as well there, mate. Drop down. This is all, have you noticed this is all more subdued than normal in terms of like... Jeremy, how are you feeling about this show if you're still in? Because I know you're not a massive AEW fan. But it all feels more wrestling based. Hi, Vince's kid. Where's Vince? Hornswoggles was Vince's love child. Absolutely. And Jack is Hornswoggle. I might get Cody's tattoo, but not on my neck. Cool. I mean, it's an okay tattoo. Just don't get it on your neck. Get it on your face instead, mate. Jack Evans interfering with Cody. Hornswoggle in a diaper. Yeah. ITV, of course. Plug in the UK. It must be in a break. And Angelico's got the upper hand here, so is Cody going to get a quick win at the end? And how does that help anyone? It doesn't, is the answer. Jack Evans is getting involved again. Oh, Arn's getting involved. Oh, he just pulled Jack Evans off the apron. Oh, Arn's getting more and more physical. Oh, Jack, you oversold that though, mate. Oh, you oversold that, man. Oh, why did you do a Shawn Michaels on Arn Anderson? You don't need to do that to Arn, man. Angelico versus Ricochet. Yes, please. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I think there's potential for Ricochet to be in WWE versus AEW. Pete Dunne versus Brian Cage. Physicality beyond belief. Yeah, that'd be good. Eddie Kingston and Pete Dunne could be pretty cool as well. Yeah, man. Yeah. Jack Evans really selling that push and must have spent some time in the weight room. It was too much, man. It was too much. You don't need to. It just made Dan look a bit silly. You don't need to do that. Does AEW have too many tag teams? No, they have the best tag division in the world, and I think they use it really well, actually. Yeah, I think they should have another show for just tag team wrestling. I think that'd be great. Walter versus Brian Cage. Now you're talking, Jake. Walter. Now who's a heavy hitter that would hit Walter just as hard back? Because while I know Brian Cage is big, is he the heavy hitter? I suppose he is, maybe. Wow, that'd be good. Janelle, welcome. Hello, my dude. Thank you so much for joining us. Jake, give me that match, please. Absolutely, man. Jamel, no, not in my opinion. There we go. What's Jamel said? Does AEW have too many tag teams? No, I don't think so. What do you think, Jamel, man? Do you think they've got too many tag teams, dude? Knee to the face of Angelico. AEW is a good promotion, but nothing on World of Sport. Yeah, World of Sport got better towards the end of its limited 10 episode run. Eddie Kingston versus that's what I'm thinking, man. Them two would beat the living crap out of each other. It seems like WWE doesn't have as many as AEW. No, it doesn't, but that's because WWE's trash division. Actually, let's keep it. WWE's trash division is just that. They don't have any tag teams. And they have the New Day and the Wonderful and the Usos. Wonderful, but not fighting at the minute. And Shinsuke and Cesaro are wonderful single wrestlers, but it's lacking depth. It lacks so much depth that AEW does have. Angelico catching Cody's punch to the face. Love that, man. I don't know what he said. I can't repeat that move. Sasha Banks versus Big Swole. Boss time, baby. Like it. Using his teeth to get out. It's a bit over the top, Cody. Come on. He does this sometimes. This is going to be one of these big, silly Cody finishes, I bet you. It's going to be over the top. Overbooked, I bet you. Sasha Banks says, WWE's men's tags are largely a dumpster fire. Yeah, unfortunately. Which is weird, isn't it, when they've got such incredible talent? No. Cody with the elbow to the face. Eddie Kingston versus Big E. Big men slapping beef. Baby. I like it raw. WWE men's tag is largely a dumpster fire. You think Cody's going to pass that horrible neck tattoo onto his kid? I don't know, because I didn't really listen during sex education, and I'm no expert. But I don't think that's how it works. It'd be great though if he was born with a mole in the shape of a Nightmare Family tattoo. Wait, something special happening next week? Is the Gamer Guy? What's happening, my dude? AEW special next week. Oh, what is it, mate? Oh, well, it'll be a Christmas episode, won't it? That tattoo is a bit of a crime. Here's an interesting thing. Do you do something big on AEW next week? Sorry, my camera's just knackering up. Do you do something big on AEW next week? Because, and I'll tell you why it'd be a good idea to maybe do it. Is when people get together over Christmas, they start communicating and talking about stuff. And if there's something big that happens on Wednesday, bearing in mind Christmas is 2 days later, that could be a wonderful way to get like more people involved and interested. That'd be clever. Maybe they should have saved Sting till that, you know, honestly. Oh, nice cutter, man. Some great height on that, on the springboard. And he gets a pin with it. I won't have a boat, so it's fine. It was a good wrestling match, man. Did any see Britt Baker's waiting room segment? Mate, I hadn't. That's something I need to watch. I nearly put Dark on earlier. Ah, damn it, I need to watch it. Is it great? Is it great? She was great last week. I loved it. It was hilarious. That was really cool. Cody, like, the arc he got with that jump was beautiful. Imagine being grandkids of Dusty and son of Cody. Pressure is on. Absolutely, Jack. Absolutely, man. The tattoos are part of his... Oh, here comes Team Taz. It's got a Punisher hoodie on. Are we interested in Hook? Well, I'm already a daddy, and here's my son to kick your ass. There we go. Oh, Darby's lurking about. Creeper. He's gonna whoop you. Brian Cage is gonna whoop you, and Darby is he smiling or laughing? Cody's there smoking. Oh, the lights have gone out. Oh, it's gonna be stinging it. Oh, it already makes me happy. Have you got the snow out? Yes, and it's come out on so quickly. Love it. They must be doing confetti the way that's moving. That theme rocks, man. That theme rocks. Sorry, dudes. I'll get to your comments in a minute. It's Sting. Less impressive this time, Tony. Oh, he's done it again. He's done it again because he realised he... Powerhouse Hobbs is ready to go with Sting. Are they really going to give like Sting loads of matches? I mean, I didn't expect it, but that's a build for it. But he's not going to say out or do out. But we've got Cody, Darby, Sting there again. And interesting with the Horseman, man. Oh, and he smiled. He smiled and he walked away. That's all he needs to do, man. Is it snow or is it dandruff? Jeff says the tattoos are part of his DNA at this point and it could happen. Oh my god, I hope not. At least we know that it's Cody's baby. Yeah, we would. There's a story. Have it come out looking like Anne. Anne Anderson must be sponsored by Adidas tracksuit and the shoes. Yeah, man, you can tell he just rolls up in that, doesn't he? Joey, he just rolls up in it, man. He must be. Like Adidas, the corn song. Britt Baker is so good. No Murray show needed. You are the father. Wow. If I book AEW, I'd go big next week as WWE. You've been trying the holidays. Exactly, man. Exactly. Give us something next week to really talk about. Over Christmas when everyone gets together. Even during COVID. If I agree. Sting, says Observing Stuff. It's old man winter Sting. Is it snow or is it dandruff? Hey man, hello Yuri, how are you doing, my dude? Sting didn't do anything again. No. Easy paydays. Yep. Yep, it is. Stinger! Yeah. I think, yeah. Yeah. They're just, at the minute, they're just using his nostalgia, aren't they? Do I mind that? I don't think I mind it. They're building something between Cody, Darby, and Sting. Do you know who's suffering most with this at the minute, and they really need to sort of turn this up at some point? Darby. Darby's the TNT champion. Darby Allin is the TNT champion. But he's been off TV for ages. He's not had a fight since Full Gear, has he? I don't think he has. Oh, did he? No, he had that tag match, didn't he? That's who's getting let down in all this. It's Darby. Maybe that is a really bad thing. See where they go. I mean, look, if they do something interesting between Sting and Darby, then it could be worthwhile. But at the minute, they're just sort of keeping him off TV too much. Unrelated, but a great workout today. Pleased to hear it, Jack. Owen Prey, welcome, dude. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you're having a great day. Bro, they mentioned Cody's baby like 700 times, but Mock's baby like 3 times. Cody is Triple H2. Triple H2O. There we go. Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't really always hear the commentary because I'm wittering too much. But yeah, there definitely are, man. There definitely are. Sting hopefully does something massive next week, right before the Christmas give is a gift. Yeah. Darby versus Cody with Sting as special guest referee. Okay, interesting, Jamal. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, Jake, maybe you're right. Maybe this is just a stopgap for a big thing next week, which makes sense. Actually, makes sense. Oh, Marvez is backstage with Rusev. Oh, he's growing that stupid blonde out of his hair. Stupid question is he going to ask? It's finding him 75 grand. What is he wearing? What is that? The holidays? Oh, come on, Mira. AEW Dynamite versus Sonny Kiss. The biggest wedding day announcement. So he's been in AEW for a while and we're finally getting an announcement. It's Miro's birthday. Happy Miro Day, everyone. I don't care much about Sting. Not doing much this week, but they need to do something next week. Yes, they do. Agreed. Owen, yeah, they are over pushing him. Cody, yeah, he's involved in everything. He can't just take a break from stuff, even when he's not got the TNT title. That's what's annoying. He's got an announcement for his enemies, is what Eddie Kingston's come out to say. Rusev had not had the best time in AEW, I think it's fair to say. No, he hasn't. He needs to be on Dartmoor. He really does. And that's not an insult, he just needs to be wrestling more. They could pull any random person out the crowd and they'd do better than Marvez. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Eddie Kingston's talking to God. Oh, is that Moxley's injured? His career's done? Don't think it is. I'll get to your comment in a second, Jeremy, my dude. That's a good question, man. A good statement, I guess. Oh, it's Lance Archer. Get in. Come on. Come on. Beat the living crap out of him. They haven't done out with Lance in ages, man. Butcher and the Blade coming out. Bunny's coming out. Here's the question. Is Ali still dead in Impact? Lance Archer's definitely playing face here, man. Phoenix and Penta, where the hell did they come from? I took my eyes off the screen for 1 second. I missed them. I haven't seen their match from AAA yet. Oh, it's Pac! It's bloody Pac! It's the bastard Pac! Get in. I thought he was gone, yeah? I thought he was gone. Cool. Beat down, beat down, beat down, beat down. Nice. Oh, careful, Ray. Jesus Christ, man. Archer and Kingston in the ring. Kingston overselling like a champ. Nice. Gets taken out by Archer and Pac now. Nice. Does this feel a little bit stunted to anyone else? Let us know in chat. I don't think the crowd were behind that. I wonder why that was. Yeah, why didn't you play the music a lot earlier? Pac is back, baby. Good. Jeremy, I've seen a thing mentioned, Cody, saying they haven't pushed Miro this year because they can't push every new guy in the company because they pushed Lance Archer. Yeah, I mean, Lance got like an opening push, but then they didn't out with him for ages. It's weird. Weird. 7 was a bad idea. It was hilarious. It was great writing, actually. Okay, he's beating up Evil Uno next week. Cool. Who is Marvez blackmailing to keep his job? Oh, this is that massive tag match, isn't it? Just take my headphones off for a minute. Mira's jacket reminds me of the old school light bright toy from the 80s. I don't even know that, dude. Do I know that? I don't think I do, my dude. Archer did not get a massive push, though. No, he did at the start, and then it was nothing because Cody won the belt. But actually, Cody won the belt was all right. Yeah, but that was Cody's reasoning, right? Really? He said that the push Archer. They sort of did for a few weeks, and then dropped it. It was weird. I really like Lance Archer, though. I really like his stuff in New Japan. It's really good. The Geordie legend. Owen, all right, dude. Do you think Kylie Ray will eventually return from her retirement? I really liked her. Yeah, I really liked her. It depends on her, man, and it depends on her mental health, I guess, because obviously she struggled a couple of times with a couple of companies. So hopefully, and no matter what, whether she returns or not, hopefully more than anything, she just gets the help she needs and can live a happy life. Do you know what I mean? If that's not in wrestling, that's fair enough. Are they calling Pac? Are they going to call him Pac or Paco this week? Taking wages now. I don't even know what I said. The bastard Park. Park is considered. Park is considered hero up in Newcastle upon Tyne, almost as big as Shearer. He's not as big as Shearer, Jake. Come on, I know you're a wrestling fan, but he's not as big as Shearer. He legit got kicked in the face. Yes, he did, my dude. Sorry, my pen died. That's all good. Little Marco stunted. LMFAO. Who is Marco stunted? Yeah, that whole segment. Is he out now? I've not seen him yet. Yeah, that whole segment seemed a little forced. Don't know if it's the right spot for Archer to be inserted into the middle of that. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the difficulty is this struggle between Pac, who I think people really are loving because he's back and there's an excitement with that, and Archer as well. And maybe it's just too much within one angle with both of them fighting for the crowd support. Does that maybe make sense? Maybe? Who knows? It's Orange Cassidy, aka Young Joe Biden. I'm just a little ginger Geordie Matt for Park, says Jake. Hello, PK, welcome. Hope you're doing well. My dad looks like Shearer. Your mum's a lucky dude. Lucky lady, excuse me. Jesus Christ, botch. It was on me. Your mum is not a lucky dude, alright? Who is Shearer? Alan Shearer, who's a massive player for Newcastle in the late 90s. And England, played in England World Cup as well. So, what was I going to say? Thank you all for joining us. If you haven't liked the video, it really helps us out if you do. Subscribe to the channel if you fancy watching more AEW with us, WWE, chilling out. And if you are hanging around and you could join us tomorrow, like all you dudes, all rocking chat, like you create the whole year community, the Hulomaniacs, brother. But tomorrow we've got Botch Guy on. Botch Guy's a massive YouTuber. He's coming on. It's really, really nice of him to come on, and he's really helped the channel so far grow. And I think it's going to be a big one. He's got like 60,000 subs. So if you fancy it, man, come hang out. Come and say hello and show everyone what an awesome community we've got, and hopefully we can get a few people to hang around. Botch Guy is a big deal. Yeah, he is, PK. I'd say so, definitely. Well, 80,000 subs, is it? 67,000? Something like that. He's got a lot of subs, man. And it's really nice that he's working with a tiny little podcast like us. You know, it's great. He really wants us to get exposure. He really wants us to do well because he appreciates the vibe that you guys create when you're not all tearing at each other's throats. Here's a question. If someone buys you a gym membership, are they calling you fat? Have you bought me a gym membership, Jack? You cheeky. It depends what it is, I guess. Shearer is a footballer. My mum lives in America and they've been divorced for over 10 years. That's alright. Your mum's not a dude then. Jack, yes. Botch Guy is a big deal. Yes, he is. Oh, he's a soccer player. No wonder the American doesn't know who he is. Yeah, it's not a big deal for you dudes, is it? I nearly lived in America twice, says Jack. I'm watching this and NXT. How's NXT observing? Jeremy, you watching NXT? Who's watching both? My mind couldn't watch both. I should really try and figure out maybe when I've got another, because I'm getting another screen at some point. So maybe at that point I'll be able to at least have it on, even if we are watching AEW, so I can sort of see what's happening. Who's from the United States in here? Not me. I'm from Hull. PK, another good guest would be Wrestle with Andy. Yes, he would, man. And we've done for the last 2 years. We've done WrestleMania reviews on both our channel and his channel, with Wrestle with Andy, and he's a real nice dude, man. A real nice dude, and his channel's doing great. His spotlights on wrestlers has been great, man. Elijah's joined. Anthony, did Matt Hardy turn heel? And hey, hello, my dude. Hope you're doing well. No, he didn't. My prediction was wrong, dude. It was wrong. NXT isn't bad from the few things I saw. Cool. This AEW has been just a really solid, just a solid show. What's this tag team match for? Says Owen. Mate, I think it's all about the Inner Circle. I just think it's all about Inner Circle. Inner Circle not being able to work together. It's a weird one, Owen. We was talking about it earlier. It's. I mean, who cares about all the face team at all? At all. They didn't even put Orange Cassidy in it. Best friends with Luchasaurus and the Jungle Express would have made more sense. Jurassic Express, excuse me. I'm not buying you a gym membership. Mine's cheap, as it's 300 quid a year. Don't bother buying me a gym membership. Buy me a PS5. Now I watch NXT after, so I don't just stop watching AEW and focus solely on NXT. Rock and roll, man. Rock and roll, dude. I can't watch both at the same time. I struggle with it, man. Jericho is in with Brian Pillman Jr. Jericho isn't going to get any offense until the end, because that's what he does. Pete Dunne versus somebody from Undisputed Era. Brawl has happened before the match. Nice, man. Is that Kyle O'Reilly, I'd assume? I almost was from the US. Nice. Brian Pillman with a crossbody onto Jericho. I think the show's been slow so far, not really pushed forward. Yes, yeah, but the wrestling's been solid, and what they've actually done is slowed things down in terms of the silliness, because they're getting a lot of criticism about that at the minute from a lot of people. Oh, please don't all just line up. Yeah, so I don't know if you know, Jeff, but JR made a comment on his podcast about how AEW wrestlers are doing a lot of silliness, like the dive over the top rope where everyone catches them and stuff like that. So I think they're just trying to rein it back a bit. Rein it back a little bit. PS5 is well over £300. Get me a second-hand one. I can't watch both at the same time. My mind doesn't work like that, man. Both are good matches on at the same time, which is good and bad, lol. Well, I mean, Jesus observing, you're watching NXT, AEW, and us. I absolutely appreciate you being here. It rocks. But wow, you have more brain capacity than Anthony does. What are you thinking, Jeremy, of AEW? I asked you earlier, but you must have popped out. What are you thinking about it, my dude? I know that you're quite critical of AEW normally, for their over reliance on spot heavy matches, but actually I don't feel like there's been as much on here. Be interesting to hear your opinion, man. I can't find a PS5 here. It's like $1,000 or more on eBay. Total ripoff. Yeah, man. That is a ripoff. Especially when there's no good on it yet. Don't worry about it. Well, I mean, there's decent stuff, but I don't think there's out spectacular yet, is there? Oh, apart from Spider-Man, I'd love that on PS5. Yeah, okay, I've just contradicted myself. And I love Planet Coaster. I love Tycoon games. I wouldn't play it on PS5. I've already got it on PC. Jamel, the same, says Jake. Man, I have to see what Santa brings you all. We're doing a PS5 giveaway in approximately 20 years' time. When I can find a broken one and fix it up and give it to you all. So subscribe to the channel for a chance to be in with that. I'm struggling to find a PS5 or the new Xbox. Cool, man. Are you getting both, Jamel? Jake, excuse me. Sammy Guevara versus Top Flight. Well, I haven't seen a million flips. That's always a plus, but I think it's actually been a decent show so far. I don't know what's up with Miro's clothes. I can do without that. Oof. That leg drop just sat on his face, brother. Sat on his face. Yeah, there's not this has just been a more solid wrestling show, but nothing's really standing out right now. Got both of Top Flight in. Again, you see here, right? This match again has been Jericho's involved, and Jericho have had a lot to do with putting it together, and he's like, no big super spots. We all need to just calm it down a bit, which is fine because then you can do that a little bit more at the pay-per-views and stuff like that. Sammy's selling, man. Sammy is the best seller in wrestling right now, man. Amazing. Amazing. It won't be until spring 2021 until you see them in stores. Cool, man. I can't afford it at the minute anyway. Not having a job at the minute. It's a struggle. A struggle. Anybody else think they should put more significant matches on Dark instead of established guys versus jobbers? They have enough solid mid-card talent at this point to at least do that. And it's all broken down. I thought this might have been main event. I thought they were going to do something big with the Inner Circle. A 6-way hug. Cuddles. Cuddles. Come here, Holomaniacs. Crazy. Anybody else? So this is an interesting question from Jeff. Anybody else think we should put more significant matches on Dark instead of established guys versus jobbers? They have enough solid mid-card talent at this point to do that, I think. Yes. I think they have enough mid-card talent to be able to start telling stories on Dark and have them sort of exclusive to Dark and have them play out. And I think they've done a little bit of that with sort of Scorpio Sky and Sean Spears could be one example of that. But I think they need to start doing that a little bit more. Yeah, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Jeremy, yeah, he wears some weird clothes for his gimmick. Yeah, it's bizarre. Mira's not exciting me at the minute at all. I think he's just rusty, mate. Pete Dunne's mouth is bleeding real blood. He can bleed quite a lot, observing, man, especially from his mouth. And don't you make money through only ant.dom? We haven't been joking about that. We haven't seen Alan for a long time, actually. Yeah. Onlyant.com. No, I don't make any money from that, my dude. I think Guys vs. Jobbers is the perfect way to do Dark. Cool. The setup for wrestling has been the same for years. Establish you guys by facing jobbers and let them do the moveset and expose them to fans. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I think there can be a mix. I think there can be a mix. I think what Jeff's saying is there's no reason to watch Dark at the minute apart from Britt Baker, and one or two matches. But I can sort of see where Jeff's coming in terms of that. If you was to give AEW fans a reason to watch Dark, and you know they've done smaller other examples of it. Brandon Cutler and Peter Avalon had sort of a story feud on the, so I think a couple of that could really help them out. It's the Inner Circle versus the Circle of Friends. Is that what it's supposed to be, Jamal? It's a rubbish excuse, isn't it? Mid-carders in the bank here. Yeah, it's weird, and the match is... Oh, MJF's in the ring. I forgot MJF was in the match. What? What up, Anthony? Can you help me? I can try, RKH. How are you doing? Kyle? Hee hee. Renzo, Kyle. Hee hee. How you doing, man? Mid-carders in the bank here. RKH, you can try, but I don't know if Ant is right the guy to ask for help. No, I'm not, mate. I'm not. Not this week. I'm a mess myself, man. I'm an absolute mess. Yeah. I think it's just getting nearer to Christmas, and it's just things are getting on top of me a little bit. But hey ho. Sammy Guevara is growing his hair by the looks of it. I'm going to say something really weird here, and you're probably all going to go, not at all. When I was younger, I used to look quite similar to Sammy Guevara. I was never that skinny. Well, I was really skinny actually when I was. Because I need to answer my subject. Cool, man. My current subject is media information and literacy. Cool, interesting, dude. Yeah. What? Ask me the question, and I'll answer what I can. It's a shame they've reduced the Lucha Bros to jobbers. They're genuinely a top 3 tag team. Owen, I'd say they're my favorite tag team in the world. I think they're incredible together. But you're right, they haven't been used enough at all. They are amazing. They are amazing. Individually, they're outstanding, and together, they're perfect. It's just amazing. No Nipplegate tonight. We could do a Nipplegate at some point when we get a break. Well, I don't get breaks because of fight, you see. We'll definitely do one at the end, Jamel. Sorry, mate. I know that's what you all come here for. Jeremy, that is very true. I do a better job probably, and you know how crazy I am. Good evening, Simon. How are you doing, my brother? Thank you for your message earlier today. And you've got 518 people who love this channel. I know, it's great, isn't it, man? I mean, we was at 500 last week, and now we're at 518. It's mad. Freaking mad. Question all the 6 criteria. Okay. Reliability, accuracy, value, authority, and timeless must be present if one has to use any false information. Any information. Whoa. Question. All the 6 criteria. And what's this about? Media information and literacy. Reliability, accuracy, value, authority. Well, false, because you're missing out entertainment from there, surely. And surely you don't watch people if it's not entertaining somehow. That's what we've got the nipple game for. So I think no. I don't know, man. Sorry, dude. No, RKH. And equals the British God. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And equals the real Jesus. Yeah, thanks, Jake. You can bring missing criteria yourself. There we go. You only said 5 criteria. I'd say false, mate. I'd say false by that statement. I think it takes a lot more than that, actually. Spanish fly that. And he's getting people lined up. Oh, kick. Hope that helps you, RKH. If you need any more help with your homework, hit the Gimme All Year channel up. We've got experts in here on American politics, neo-traditional tattoos, and what's Jeff a master at? Jeff can be the master of the universe. Joey can be the master of Rubber Dub Dub. Thanks for the grub. Don't cheat and look off my paper for the test. He doesn't look a thing like Jesus. No, he doesn't, Jack. Jake Holden equals the Ginger God. The Ginger God. Nice, man. That might be better than Crazy Ginger, you know. The Ginger God, Jake Holden. That's cool. Massive elbow from Griff Garrison. Here's the problem, dudes. Like you all said at the start, this match makes no sense. So, and he just hit Griff Garrison with a bat. And then went down for Chuck Taylor to start hitting him on the floor. What the frick was that, Jericho? What the hell was that? Okay, so the bat isn't enough to get the pin. We need to get Hager to do some really slow moves. Spinning him round, dropping him down. Can't decide if he's going to pin him or not. Instead tags MJF, who goes for the pin. Don't get it. Don't get it. Come on. This was crap. What are they doing? What are they doing? Why did Jericho lay on the floor for Chuck to beat him back up after hitting with the back? That was the weirdest segment. This was crap. This was pointless. You all said it was. I tried to defend that it'll be just about the inner circle. This was garbage. What a waste of time. Hey, Ant, what match is on? It's the Inner Circle versus the Jobber Club reunited. It's just crap. It was crap. Jeremy, what can you be the master of? Jeremy can be the master of good vibrations. How about that, Jeremy? You might enjoy that one. They're all celebrating. Jericho has his... Oh, what the frick was that? What a waste of time. I love Thunder Rosa though. La Vietesta. Big nose. Does Britt have a big nose? That was quite slim. I suppose it is a bit. Thunder Rosa had a wider nose. Reba commenting on someone's laugh. That's hilarious. My big nose smells an unwanted guest. Oh, she has got quite a big nose, hasn't she? You don't belong here. Putting her in the lockjaw while Reba's weeing on her. Rubbing off her makeup, leaving her. Did it break the camera? Hello. Why was? What did Britt Baker have like a taser or something to like completely knock Thunder Rosa out? Because nothing that she did would have knocked her out. What? What the hell was that? Come on, dudes, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why was she just... And then Reba was taking a piss on her. What the hell? Hager just standing off the side like a moron again. Yeah, and then gets in the ring and just slows everything down, which is weird. Let's see who's saying out is. I see you getting rich. Wonderful. Trustworthiness of information is similar to reliability of information. Trustworthiness of information is similar to reliability of information. Trustworthiness. I'm gonna say true. I think it is. I also think that I think it means the same thing. So I don't get why. Is this some sort of school test, RKH? Because whoever's writing this crap is just trying to trip you up, to be perfectly honest. Oh yeah, the IQ level between the chat and show is high as poo, says Jeremy. American Politics 007 and Star Trek. Master of my domain, says Jeff. This is your domain, man. Your cat be enjoying this match. What was that, the Jericho one? No, it was shite. True, Jeremy. Hey, Ant, what match is on? Jeremy, have I gone back in chat? That match was bad. Yeah, it was crap. Meaningless crap. Yes, it was. Do I need to listen to this? I'm guessing you're on break because I'm just listening to Christopher Daniels warming up the crowd. Meanwhile, NXT UK is having a great match. Look! I can't look right now. But good. Awful rubbish. It was terrible, Jake. How is Marvez getting this much TV time? I have no idea, mate. I have no idea. Do I have a master skill? Danny, you are the master of... Christopher Daniels is getting people to chant safe and healthy. You are the master of the bar, my dude. You are the barman of the Gimme a Yeah podcast. Enjoy your new title, brother. The master of the bar. Anthony noticed my question. I've just answered it. I'm the master of getting women, says Jake. Jake is the master of Ginger Pubes, Taste of Tin. When Thunder Rosa lightning strikes. I love Thunder Rosa. I love her, mate. I just think what she does for like young people and stuff outside of AEW is just inspiring. And I love people like that. If AEW are going to be doing a triple tag belt at title, is this how they're plugging it? With nobody tag teams, no disrespect. Yeah, mate, that was friggin' awful. It was friggin' awful, that match. That was the worst match in Dynamite that I can think of, to be perfectly honest. I was imagining the title thing. The title's not been announced, I don't think. Or did it? Did it come up in that match and I just missed it because I was struggling to stay awake? Britt Baker's nose looks like a woodpecker's beak, says Jamel. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I did notice, yeah. I love a nose though. It's like a water feature of a face. Rosa is the queen of women's wrestling. Rosa is incredible. When I see Rosa, I jump. Mate, I'm the same. Simon, you were not imagining it, I think. Really? What happened? That promo was better than the 12-man tag. It was. But at the same time, it was stupid. Here we go, the Ripper rapping. It's not my thing, dudes. It's really crap, which is quite funny. Is this in a break, or are you? This has got to be a break. This can't be Dynamite. Please tell me this is on break. It sounded like crap. Please tell me you're not hearing this rap battle. Are you acclaimed on Men on a Mission? It was the shoot. Mate, they are on telly, aren't they? Wow. What the devil was that? Britt Baker looks like a mermaid, but with a fish upper body with human legs. Oh, dude, Jamel, harsh. I'd date a fish. Let's be perfectly honest. And do the to be or not to be soliloquy. I couldn't even do it, man. I couldn't even do it. Yeah. Tights Andronicus, man. That's where it's at. Quentin Tarantino or Shakespeare, man. This laundry detergent commercial is better than the last match, mate. It was awful. I think it was the worst match in Dynamite that I've seen. It was crap. It was pointless. It was stupid. It was messy as. Took a smoke break during that tag match, and it was the best decision of the night, says Jeff. I wish I did, mate. I wish I did. I'll be perfectly honest. Jake, get me one then. Jeff, what did you smoke? Because I need some Class A after that match. And I messaged you on Twitter. I saw Ivan. Did I not message you back? I thought I did. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that, my mate. Dude Calf, welcome, my dude. Welcome back. I saw you like the video at the very start of the stream, so thank you so much for that, man. It means a lot, man. Jack, get you what? And there's Top Star, and that's Top Stars AEW is trying to show me and want me to keep watching. Y2J, MJF, Sammy, top tier AEW wrestlers, and that's what they show me. Mate, it was crap. It was awful. It was awful. It was like 3 hours of Raw. I did a little dig. Subcaf, hi friend. Hello, Dana. Is that Dana? Dana Limber? Dana Limber Navidad. Dana Limber Navidad. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? Hi, friend. How are you from me? How are you, me from Bolivia? Welcome. How are you doing, man? Hope you're having a good time. Feel free to hang about, subscribe to the channel if you want to, for more wrestling content and a cool community that talks. Nah, battle rap's not break. God. I mean, it was funny. It was funny, but it was that is a segment you could use to rip the crap out of AEW. We are seeing this rap battle. Oh, mum reference. Yes. Oh, Jack, you were even. And AEW don't normally do stuff like that, do they? Like, really just. But I don't know how I feel about it. There was parts of it that made me chuckle. But, you know. Oh, Jack, you were either born with intelligence and the looks, or you were not. It's not something I can help with. I'm afraid you might never get one. I have 5 in one night. Oh, fabulous. Fish, are we still talking about Jakey B? Jakey boy? And just when I thought they could be serious. Yeah. Oh, Joey, your things. Frank's clueless on the meaning of something being the crap, says Joey. Yeah, man. Yeah. But Jack's best advice, be yourself and be nice. Yeah, man. I should watch this, shouldn't I? I'm just... matches like that just put me right off. It completely ruined the flow of everything. Why does the title of the video say Matt turned heel? ? It says Matt turned heel ? It's more like Dom turned heel on Ant, says Ivan. Yeah, he does, man. He does that. I'm sure someone mentioned Men on a Mission. Yes, he did. He did mention Men on a Mission. He said that they can't rap like Men on a Mission. If not, they are more like the love children of Men on a Mission and John Penis. Who's John Penis? Britt Baker is mean to people. She brags a lot. Owen Prey. I seriously hope Tony Khan buys TNA because that X Money in the Bank thing looks cool. Also, is the Acclaimed from TNA, and I don't watch Dark. No, it's all from. They're all on Dark, man. They're all AEW. There's been no TNA yet. I think the Acclaimed might have been on TNA before, but I think they're assigned to AEW now. It'd be a bigger deal if there was, because they'd be involved with the Impact thing. I hope Kenny Omega can save the show, man. If it's just the same, mind you, if the Good Brothers come on to AEW, that's a big deal, right? I don't think you buy TNA Owen. I think that's just all story, really. I think he's got enough on his hands with AEW. I think he needs to build that brand as opposed to buying another brand that's got a lot of critics. I think Impact, a lot of people who have issue with it from years past. Is that the word? Muddying the brand or something like that? Jack, exactly. When's the next Zoom call? We should do one this weekend, shouldn't we? We should do one this weekend. We can try and do one this weekend, dudes, if you want. I can't do it this weekend. No, because we need to film a lot of videos. Maybe early next week. That one guy, that rap reminded me of John Cena when using the rap gimmick, but 1,000 times as awful and annoying. I cringed every time I heard it. Cool, interesting to hear your opinion, Jamal. It's not a gimmick that had appealed to me, so it's hard to sort of judge it. I found bits of it funny, especially the Men on a Mission reference was really cool. It's Omega Janela, isn't it, tonight? Why didn't I put that in the title? I like the stream. Thank you, my dude. CM Punk is impressed of AEW more than WWE. Has he said that, has he? Cool. I haven't seen that, mate. Thank you for letting us know. It's an awful, terrible gimmick. I hate it. Corny as hell. The X Division match is amazing. Cool. Oh, Jeff Adams, hopefully the Omega Janela no DQ match save the show at this point. Maybe Moxley makes an appearance. Hopefully. I think it'll be an Impact person though, Jeff. I think if they're going to do that, it might be Rich Swann attacks Omega or something. Maybe that can save it. I don't know. It's a talking point if that happens. There's not a lot of others on the show, is there? Dynamite needs a little Cincinnati to bring it back together. I know, right? They finally get bloody Moxley back off TV. It's just the glue. It's gone. John Cena says John Cena. Ah, okay. Men on a Mission and John Cena. Cool, man. Ultimate X is okay. Dynamite needs a little Cincinnati. I like Sammy from Impact Wrestling. Sammy Callahan. Yeah, he'd be cool. He'd be cool. He's a good wrestler. I like Sammy Callahan. I watched a really good documentary on him the other day, actually. Do you want me to tell you the channel? I don't know if I've said this on this stream, but I will tell you all about it because it is outstanding, and I advise you all check it out, especially if you're into AEW. Kenny Johnson. Kenny Johnson is the name of the YouTube channel, and he makes lots of documentaries on wrestlers, but he's made a lot of documentaries on why is this match happening? Who cares? Who cares? Why? What was I saying? This is one of them feuds you can have on Dark. Sorry, it's not into this at all. So what was I saying? Yeah. So he what did he hit him with? A boom box to the face. Okay. I'm yawning. I'm done, guys. Stream's off. No, it's not really. So yeah, go check it out, man. He's done documentaries on. He's called Kenny Johnson. And he'd done like a documentary on Timothy Thatcher, if you're into NXT, Joey Janela, MJF one, which is outstanding, man. It's like this kayfabe weird interview where it's like, is this real or not real? It's very cleverly done. Go check him out, like if you're interested in any of that sort of stuff. Really, really good stuff. You will put it on and you will just be watching it. And he doesn't overkill stuff. Like he'll do one upload every 2 months, but they're really highly produced, really good documentaries. The Joey Janela stuff from CZW was mental. Check out my ear. Hey, made a cameo. Ooh, you look like girls who are on the cycle. Got you feeling like a cook? No one reacts because no one knows what a cook is. He doesn't give a whoa whoa, but it's okay to say cook. How can you? How are you not allowed to say the F word, but you can say the word cook, which is the for those of you that are unaware of what a cook is someone who is used by the wife to either watch the partaking of sexual activity as she is doing it with someone else, and potentially get involved by pleasuring the male of the species in that. Welcome to. So why can you say that but not FU Seeker? What? Top Flight. I mean, they were good. Come on. MJF and Jericho in a tag match next week. Cool. Okay. Oh, it's 2:30, so we're gonna have a tag team matchup that doesn't matter at all. Agree, Jeff. I got a feeling Omega Janela match will go pretty nuts. Jeremy says Janela never been to wrestling school and needs to save the show. We better bury our heads in the sun on dirt now. Jeremy, I quite like Janela. I think he brings so much energy to the ring. Like the ladder match at All Out, that had some great wrestlers in it. And actually, I thought it was a crap match, and the only person that did well in it was Janela because he actually brought some frigging life into the match. So, and I tell you what, Janela and Omega on episode 2 of Dark is one of the best AEW matches, man. Go check it out. It's a cracking ladder match. Really good. Agree, Jeff. I got a feeling the Omega Janela match will get pretty nuts. Yeah, I think it will. Did you hear Darby agreed with JR's comments, I think? Cool. It sounds like the issue is they've got this massive struggle at the minute. Are we watching a pregnant lady get beat up? Is that what we're watching? Yes. Yes, we are. I didn't hear that Darby agreed with him, but the issue with what JR's done is he's made it public, and actually there should have been discussions within the company. This dude, Christopher Daniels, looks like a beer league softball player. I mean, sort of an iconic wrestler. But it just doesn't excite me much. I mean, Scorpio Sky excites me much more in SCU. But no, I didn't hear that Darby agreed with his comments. Sorry, I'm a bit behind, my dudes. It's partly because I've been trying to listen. Let me bash through some of these. Agree, Jeff. I've said that 5 times now. Freaking Nora. Tony Khan, Roast Impact owner. I had a sub who my friend called John Cena, and his name was John. Nice. TLC is this weekend. Yes, and we are covering it on the channel on Sunday. Maybe we can do a video call, a Zoom call before that. We'll let you know on Discord, my dudes. I would love to see... I'll send you an email as well, Joey, man, dude. I would love to see CM Punk in AEW too about Epic. Yeah, it could be cool, man. It could be really cool if you put him in the right story. I got Orton to beat The Fiend and find a way to beat The Fiend. Nice. I saw Rich Swann when he was in 205 Live. Yes. I didn't watch John Cena in WWE, but I give him credit as an actor. He's been in multiple movies. Who's the best wrestler turned actor? Rock. It's got to be Annette. I mean, he's the global superstar. Is he the best actor though? I mean, if he was going to go actor, it'd be Kevin Nash, wouldn't it? Incredible actor. No, I'm joking. Did anyone see the Omega Triple A match on Romania? Yes, I did. Was pretty darn tooting, and there was another TNA and current AEW wrestler on the card. Yes, I don't know who the TNA one is, but Brian Cage was Thanos. I would like for the Nation of Domination faction to return. Yes, they could do. They're sort of, yeah. Simon, I did. I think they were trying to build up to the Young Bucks versus the Acclaim match. Yeah, I get it. I'm just not that interested. I'm sorry. Is that they've come in as unknowns. They're challenging the Young Bucks for the titles. They'll be on Dark in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Cena was good in some of the comedies I was referring to earlier. Rock and Roll. Ant's going to have a short review tonight. I'm just pissed off with this crappy show. What did you think, Jake? This sucks so bad. I'm about to vomit the rapping. First time I've heard Cook on cable TV. Exactly. And here we go. I explained to you all what Cook is. Thank you, and make you vomit slightly. Thank you for stream. Oh, maybe it's your thing, which is cool as well. That's absolutely cool. Welcome to the community. We accept all here, and I will be your cook. I don't know what side that makes me on. I don't know who's the cook in the situation. I think the cook's the one that is submissive. So what does that make me? The mistress? Thank you for streaming this. The chat's been very pleasant. You're welcome, Owen, man. Join us every week, dude. We do it every week at the minute. Yeah, AEW started decent, but now it's just terrible. Do you see why I'm not impressed by AEW at all? Yeah, if you're going off this show, I think this has been the worst show they've ever done, to be perfectly honest. AEW has been horrible so far. Yes, it is. WTF is a cook. You shouldn't have asked. Oh, and Maven's been on stream. God damn it. Sammy Callahan said he might fight with Mox. Yeah, that'd be cool. Heard Jeff Adams. And if you edit the definition of cook and then put that up as your video, I bet you would get more views than your Sting reaction. Yeah, probably. So next week I'll put the Cooks versus the Young Bucks. God, I love tag team wrestling. I like what a Maven. It was just boring. I'm half not watching this. I just want to get through these comments because this is more fun. AEW has gone downhill this episode. Yeah, it's been the worst episode they've done for ages. Renee Young is pregnant. That's why Mox has not been on lately on AEW. I don't think it's because Renee Young's pregnant. I don't think they care about that because she's only just got pregnant. She's not having a baby for a while yet. I think it's because they're just keeping him fresh for a little bit. And actually, I think they're keeping him fresh to do something on New Japan coming up very soon. You can't just make up words and make it relevant. It doesn't work that way. Cook. Well, no, it's cook is a word. They were basically calling Young Bucks the bitches, basically, by saying cook. It worked. I just don't understand why they can say that and not say F-U-C-K. And I hope you're not in the chat anymore, Maven, because this is filth. Moxley is going back to New Japan Wrestling for Wrestle Kingdom, but I hope he comes back afterwards. Yes, I think that's a bit too much. Welcome, Hakeem. Welcome to the Gimme Julio podcast. When we have a miserable show, Anthony gets miserable and entertains himself with filth. SCU are good, though. Yeah, they are. Yeah. I've lost interest in the show. Sorry. Janela definitely has a lot of energy. I like the ladder match at All Out. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy that. Really excited for Omega versus Jelly Nutella. It should be a cracking match as it was on Dark. If honestly, Jake, I know you're doing a Cornet reference there. Who was wildly entertaining listening to the cameos, by the way. Rick Knox is making this match exciting. Should I be commenting on the match? Do we care? It's a problem with wrestling, not just AEW. WWE do the same thing as well. When crap on wrestlers, it's for a laugh, but I truly hate the acclaimed. As a rapper myself, they set rap back 50 years, which is horrible to watch. Okay, mate. That's for respect to that, Jamel. That respect. Yeah. Janela is a horrible wrestler. He's out of breath every match. He can't wrestle. He can't promo. But hey, he's on national TV and I'm not. Honestly, have you seen that match with Omega? It's freaking insanely good. He just got good energy. But I haven't noticed him being out of breath, so I can't really comment. John Cena picks his roles very well. He was great in Trainwreck. A warm whole year Dan to you. There we go. This show has been bad. Started reading some Mark Twain, Adventures of Cuckleberry. Oh mate, you caught me off guard. Oh, now they're just showing a promo instead of the match. I'm dull, lols. Oh, it was very good. A warm hull yeah to Owen, sorry. Hull yeah, brother. Anthony Manzano has retracted a message. It was probably telling me off. What's this? Wrestling with the Week podcast. How do we get Gimme a Hull yeah in that segment, please? Oh, he's Scorpio Sky doing one. Okay. God, crap. Jeremy, I should be on TV over you. I have the better gimmick, mate, and I actually look and sound crazy. And who is Janella? Are you thinking about my friend Nutella? This show has felt so long, slow. Already forgot about her being pregnant. I know, mate. Sorry for Aunt Maven. Yeah, I do. Don't stop the conversation on my account. It's all good. No, it's not, Maven. No, it's not. It's filth. But welcome to you. Give me a whole year rested. Deflated. Agree, Jack. He was great in Trainwreck. I haven't seen it, man. I haven't seen it, dude. And do you find that it's false advertising on the part of WWE saying that wrestlers are returning from injuries 6 months to a year, but they actually return earlier? Does it hurt the credibility? Gutbuster from Serena Deeb. Has this match been fine? Sorry, I've just been. Do I think it's false advertising? No. No. It'd be false advertising is when they advertise for something to happen on the show and then it doesn't happen. That to me is false advertising. Is it overused? I don't even know if it's overused, actually. I mean, look at someone like Carmella, who's come back recently. They've been building up her return for a long time, so I don't think it's necessarily just people return for the pop. You know what I mean? So no, I think I'm okay with it. It'd be interesting to hear what you think, though, Anthony. I didn't know that one guy from Funhouse watched AEW. Who was that, my dude? I'm surprised Trainwreck wasn't better remembered. It's class, says Jack. Hey, I don't mind Janela. Seriously, I liked him versus Omega and him versus Mox, but other than that, I've not seen or liked any of the other stuff. Cool, man. That's all cool. Be back. See you in a bit, Ivan, my dude. Janela needs to ditch Sonny Kiss. Kick him to the curb. There's no real chemistry. It's like sugar with doo-doo. Thanks for keeping that censored. Doo-doo. From now on, when everyone wants to say shit in chat, can we just say doo-doo, please? Please? Let's make that a thing. Cool. He had chemistry at the start. The videos that started meching together were really good. Of them, like it was just something different where there was like Matrix beating people up, Big Swole really putting the knee into Evil East and remember the other one. Evil East is the one with red hair. Can't remember who you picked. Couldn't they be doing more Shida Abaddon instead of this match? Makes no sense. Now the Rose comes out, yeah. What is Vicky Guerrero doing, man? What is she doing? Oh, come on. Red Velvet comes out. Attacks Nyla Rose. So who's that set up? Nyla and Velvet Red. Being mentored by Brandy, maybe? Sorry, I respect that they're doing stories with the women's division and they tried to build up this match by having them attack and stuff like that, but just not interested in that one story. Am I allowed to say that? I'm still quite happy that they're giving them stories. Just there's nothing to that one. Shida and Abaddon at least has something there, and what's the other major one? Thunder Rosa, Britt Baker, absolutely. They've got new T-shirts, cool. No, it doesn't hurt the credibility if they're out longer. But to be back soon as a shot factor and works great when done right. Look at Cena at the Royal Rumble. Yeah, Jeremy, and I think the point that Anthony was maybe making was that was sort of the genuine one, or that feels like the first genuine one, and WWE went, "Oh, that works," and maybe he's sort of saying that after that it felt a bit like trying to recapture that magic. Agreed, Jamel. Cool. Cena was the best in Blockers. Hilarious. I haven't seen it, man. Blockers is the doo-doo, says Joey. Please, on Monday stream, right? Everyone start saying doo-doo in chat to Dom. I'll be like, what the devil is going on here? Oh, at TLC, you can join us for that on Sunday if you want. I like the Janela and Sonny Kiss pairing, actually. Yeah, I liked it at start. I don't think it's had the steam to carry on, though, because they haven't carried on with any of the character stuff between them. FTR. Janela's getting squashed, by the way. 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 Janela's getting squas FTR are upset that they've just played a Jurassic Express. If you threaten my family, we'll eliminate the threat. Nice, cool. Jurassic Express versus FTR. I'm cool with that. Oh, you can't do it, but then you can't say top guys out and then Tully come in with something else. Maybe they should start scripting them. Having loads of problems with tonight's episodes, guys. Right, let's see what's happening next week. Let's get excited. Young Bucks versus Acclaimed. Not excited. Not excited. The number 5? Are you freaking kidding me? Shut up. Chris Jericho and MVS versus Top Flight. It could be alright. Hikaru Shida. Dustin Rhodes versus Eva Luna. Jack Express versus Colt Cabana and Dark Orders 5 and 10. FTR are getting involved in that. And Pat versus Butcher. Cool. Okay, cool. There's a match. That'll be a really good match. New Year's Smash Night 1. And Snoop Diggy Dogg. I'm a bad, bad boy. Can't wait for Omega's entrance. Hopefully he has four teams. Babe, absolutely. Janela, hair in plaits. Yeah, it's interesting, man, about his thumb. You should watch that documentary, dude. It's Kenny Johnson is the name of the YouTuber. In fact, I'm going to put it in chat in a bit. I'll put it in at the end of the stream because honestly, it is absolutely worth checking out. If you're a wrestling fan and you want to hear like real stories, it's great. Is it me, or does Ivelisse Diamante should have had more of a push considering they're the women's tag champs? They're not the women tag champs because they don't have a championship connected. They won the cup, a bit like the NXT UK Cup thing, whatever they're doing. I'm gonna go for a quick make a cup of tea. I'm surprised Sunny Kiss isn't in the women's division. Oh no, I'll just read comments. I'll do a cup of tea after this. No, I'm gonna do a cup of tea. Be back in a minute. Right, let's watch the squash. 10 minutes remaining. Freaking hell. Oh, 13 of you still waiting for me. Thank you so much, everyone. Sorry, I need a cigarette. I feel they don't get enough recognition. No, they need more recognition, man. They're talent wrestlers. They just need a decent story that's actually engaging and not just these weird little backstage segments. But they are doing a much better job with the women's division, so look at that as a positive. Don Callis, they've got rid of the sheet thing. I like the sheet thing. It's crap. In a great way. Kiki Guerrero. Oh, it was rubbish, wasn't it? The chair's bigger than red velvet. It would swing it. Joey Janela starts off with a trash can to the head. Sorry, I will get to all of your comments. Don Callis says, you're not up to this. Don Callis will call the matches. Joey Janela with a dive. Oh, that looked nasty. Landed on the back row. Kiss my ass. Tony feuding with Don Callis, thinking he owns the place. Nice. Joey Janela with a chair. Oh, proper going into them barricades, man. What were those strikes, Vicky? Lol, that was doo-doo. Thank you, Owen. Doo-doo. Yes. Hashtag doo-doo. Whoa. What a beautiful bulldog onto the chair, man. A Kataro crusher. That was bulldog. Beautiful. Wow, Kenny Omega brings more energy to like 2 minutes of the show than the show's had. Baseball slide drop kick over the thing. Oh my god, into that chair. Destroyed him. Tope con hilo. That's how you call it, can you? Yeah, it is. This is cool. That fell flat. Don, it's not really working without someone else there, mate. Kenny's on colour. Play by play. This is bizarre. I'm loving it. Arrogant. Am I just being a mark? Maybe I'm just being a mark. Guys, sorry, I'm so behind in your chat. Say hello to anyone that joins us, make them feel welcome, and I'll get to you all at the end. So sorry. I just don't want to miss this because it's he's gonna grab him by his little piggy tails. Knee to the face. Sorry, I'm just trying to get an opinion on this and whether I like it or not. Because it's interfering with the match. Oof. Goodness gracious. Time to hit the pay window, JR. Move it. Yes, Kota Ibushi did kick out of it. The one person that has. There we go. The back reverse Hurricanrana to get out of the one-winged angel. We actually saw that at AAA. It was brilliant. Sunny Kiss going for a table. 5 minutes left. Janela's getting. Oh, is this no DQ? Of course it is. Of course it is. Why haven't they done more? Janela, man, he's mental. I mean, he's done some wonderful spots in this. Like that bulldog to the face was cracking. Sorry, dudes. I'll get to your chat in a bit, my dudes. I'm so behind. I feel like if I'm catching up now, I'm just catching up on sort of old stuff, and I just want to really form an opinion on this. Oof. Leg drop absolutely smashed into Kenny Omega's face. Oh, his ass proper landed on his face. Janela's ass just put Kenny Omega through the table. Moonsault. Omega misses. Here goes the V-trigger. That Janela's just stood waiting for. Because Kenny's doing too much of the finesse kick there. What is Janela doing with his hands up? What is he doing? What is he doing? What was he doing? What was he doing? Oh. Right, three minutes left. Guys, I've got a lot to say. Let's just find out what he's going to say, because this is big to the wrestling world in general. I'll give you all my opinions on it. And they're not good. Oh my word. Right. What are we going to talk about for next week? No more unanswered questions. Since the tournament for the world champion. Fine. Pack's coming out. Cool. Kenny. Cool, Pack and Kenny. That's been good fights before. Oh man, my camera's run out of film. God damn it. Going to address injustice. Oh, they've not used enough. He never lost. Okay, cool. Cool, bringing up that story again. Because Ray had to pull out and Penta took in his place. Even after Ray won the first match against Ray and Penta. You get an executive promotion while they were making history. Wrestlers don't tell the world champion what to do. Pack says that's where you're wrong because I spoke to Tony and the match has already been sanctioned. December 30th, the New Year show. Nice. Cool. I mean, that'd be a good. That's better than every match on next week, isn't it? Nice. Kenny goes off, and Don Callis pulls him back, chanting, having a go at Rey Fenix. Still, it felt awkward, didn't it? So the start match was really cool. Yeah, really engaging, really hardcore to many points. The spots Janela was taking were insane. Protecting Kenny, understand why you'd want to do that at the minute. Then it got sloppy as doo-doo. It got absolutely sloppy as doo-doo. When they did the whole thing where he... they did the whole thing where he was like speaking into the microphone. It just got in the way of the match. I get it. I get the arrogance. But, and it's not, it can't be easy to do that. I'm not necessarily having a go. It can't be easy to do that, to wrestle and to talk at the same time. I feel like Kingston could maybe do it, but it didn't work with Kenny Omega's style. And then at the end of the match, the massive ass flap through the table. And how did he end up getting I don't know, he just rolled him into the ring. Joey Janela stood there for ages while he did the V-trigger, one wing down. He got in the ring, man. He didn't move to him. And Joey Janela put his hands in the air and his legs in the air. It looked crap. It looked like doo-doo dudes. Doo-doo dudes. Big fan of Kenny Omega. Starting the match, probably the best thing on Dynamite, to be perfectly honest. Starting the match, first 2 minutes, brilliant. Straight out the gate, fire out the gate. Rest of the match. Got Rey Fenix set up in what was sort of an awkwardish promo. I'm just doing the review. I'll go through all your comments, my dudes, and then I'll do a review. It's not. Don't expect this to be getting a lot of praise from me though. Rock and roll. Let me close that. Open you up nice and big so I can see you. Do you want a nipples game while we're doing this as well? Of course we can, dude. Of course we can, because you haven't had one all night. You've all been really good as well. Thank you for not. Thank you for everything. Actually, you've been freaking awesome in chat in general. Coming up with some really good ideas, and it's interesting to watch a really crap Dynamite with you all. To be perfectly honest, because that's not something we always get. I'm going to put a set of nipples on the screen in a minute. For those of you that haven't joined before, if you can guess who they are, whose nipples they belong to, you'll get a love poem, an original love poem that I will write for you myself. And we are going with a legend. This is the same image we had as the other night. This is a wrestler from the mid-80s to early 90s. So see if you know whose nipples these are while I go through some comments. I'm not going to see you, though, but assume you got it wrong, because no one got this one on Friday. So there's the nipples. First person to do it wins a love poem from Old Ant. Old Ant. Cool. Right, how am I gonna read this and do this at the same time? Cool. What was those strikes, Vicky? Excalibur had to wake up JR. Excalibur should have woke up me, Joey. No chemistry. It's a train wreck with 1,000 horrible endings. Yes, it was. It was no chemistry whatsoever. This is a female match. Vicky looked like she was actually kicking away doo-doo. Lol. Yeah, man, it was, man, as much as main event time, as much as I love JR, he shouldn't commentate. JR was a mess tonight. That whole segment with Don Callis commentating himself, if he'd had someone to play off, it would have worked, but playing it off Kenny didn't work. It interrupted Kenny's style and made it hardly watchable, to be perfectly honest. I'm just going to do this just to check See if that helps the camera. Stacey Keebler had super awesome legs. No other comparison. Glad you feel that way, Jamel, my dude. Joey Bellbottom. It says on the promo card, AEW is immediately following the NBA. Hopefully there is not a triple overtime basketball game next week. Oh, mate, if there is, that's going to kill me because I won't be able to stay up that late. Snoop's alright, just can get annoying at time. I like his songs though. It's boss time. Yes, it is boss time. Oh, all of you guys getting excited about boss time. This is going to be a short main event. Glad they spent 20 minutes on that 12-man tag. Yeah, and then that crap women's tag. And then there's boss time. Yes, boss time. Hey gamer, says Jeremy. Yeah, lol. Spend forever on the doo-doo women's division. Their whole product tonight is doo-doo. Yes, it is. Agreed. Who are we gonna? How are we gonna do this if I can't get Twitter or any other social media? I have idea, and where do he even go? I don't know, man. I don't know, Futurist. We'll have to figure out a way, dude. Figure out a way. Yeah. Maybe I'll just talk to you about it on Friday. All right. AEW have some great women's wrestlers, just don't use them correctly. Wait, was AEW bad? It was freaking awesome. It was freaking awful. What is Kenny new entrance? I think it's horrible. I sort of missed it, mate. I love the crappiness of his old entrance. Omega's entrance was glorious doo-doo. So Owen, I'm a massive fan of Omega's crappy entrance. I think it's like an arrogant school kid trying to do something at a school play that's just not quite hitting, but I love that. I think it fits Kenny perfectly. But I missed any changes. I just missed the reveal of the cloth. Omega's entrance was glorious doo-doo. What cigs do you smoke? Menthol or non-menthol? I'm a menthol smoker, Jeremy. This match... Finna better be great, but should get a lot longer. Yeah, and it wasn't great, was it? It was absolute turd of a match. Using his weapons in a match pretty much doesn't make it a good match. This is pure doo-doo, says Jeremy. I enjoyed the first 2 minutes. Everything else was doo-doo. What happened with the catering tuck there? I don't know, man. Kenny Omega destroying Nutella, please, Jeremy. It makes it violent, which therefore makes it good in my eyes. Well, it was an ODQ match, but you know, using cookie sheets isn't the most hardcore. Yeah, I feel people think if you implemented weapons, it's a good match. That isn't the case. I.e., this match. The chair stuff was great. The cookie sheet stuff was crap. I'd say, in my opinion. The weapons they used in the AAA match was really good. At least, especially that main event, man. Jesus, that set of ladders was like mangled. It was great. At least his show is showing to appreciate the wonder that is Kenny. Yeah, for 2 minutes it was great, and then the rest of the match was doo-doo. Match of the night, as the rest was doo-doo. Yeah, I thought the first matches were fine. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more once I get back down all your comments. How is Janela ignoring the barbed wire? Yeah, weird. Oh, was the barbed wire under the ring? Yeah, I think I spotted that. Made no sense, did it? Jeremy, it's a no DQ match. It's a quick match. Does not need much story. I love this type of stuff, man. I love that knee. The V-trigger, it's beautiful, man. Janela looks like a backyard wrestler. Yes, he does. But that's okay. Kenny's knees look so goddamn realistic. They do, mate. And his Snapdragon suplex is outstanding. Agreed, Jeremy. Match was pure doo-doo. Pac versus Kenny again. Sign me the F up. Absolutely. Well, they did great before, but then, hey, they got Ray Phoenix involved as well. I disagree. I enjoyed that match. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Jake. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. The idea is to friend you on Discord so I can see what you said. Yeah, that's a good idea, Future. Do that, man. Jeff, me too. I hope they do that as well. It's Pac or Park. What a match that's going to be. Yes, it was a great match before when we had Kenny and Pac. I think that's why Jeff Adams is like, yeah, we'll have some of that. Give you some of that, mate. What a way to end the year. Yeah, Ray versus Kenny would be great. At least that's going to be a good match, says Jeremy. Yes, it should be. Matthew McFadden, welcome, my dude. Thank you. Sorry, I'm so far behind in chat, mate. People are guessing nipples as well. No one's probably got it. So if you want to have a guess, feel free. Really enjoyable show. Much better than last week. Give the Acclaimed every single title on the planet. Matthew, I hated it. I hated this show. This is my worst AEW show of all time. I'll go into it in a review, my dude. Oh, man. Pac versus Omega, hoping Pac wins. Probably won't. No, he won't win. That's going to be incredible. Yes, it will be incredible. That leg drop was horrible. Joey took a seat on Kenny's forehead. Yes, he did. But it looked good as a spot. But you're just going to hurt your champion if you do shit like that, aren't you? Do like that. Excuse me. Thank you, Jack. Timeout. Park versus Omega. Oh my god, that is going to be great. But Pac's ego is gigantic. Yes, it is, man. Yeah, he had his shoes going into AEW, but he seems to have called it off, man. Since didn't watch the show, says futuristic, but dudes. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that cell was stupid. Works for some types of matches, but it was so out of place for what the match was meant to be. You're on about Joey Janela Frankenstein. It's the worst match I've ever seen out of Joey. I hated it. Owen is gonna be great. Owen. Pat vs Omega, yes it is. Yeah, I think so. I told you all, if Janela was supposed to save a show, we needed to bury our heads in the sand, says Jeremy. Yes, well, you did warn us. Still confused, who is this Janela guy? Kali. Oh, right, yes, we've got the names guessing here. Right, let's have a look. Has anyone got it? Oh, there's loads of comments in the middle of it. Kevin Van Erich, Derek Jack, Ultimate Warrior, Ricky Morton. No. Magnum, Kenny. I'm here. Fecal. No. No, sorry, dudes. None of you got it. Who's in a famous tag team? There we go. I'll see you next clue. I'll say it again. I see nothing in Evilise. Every single match I see with her, she either undersells things, doesn't seem to be interested, and isn't compelling whatsoever. I haven't seen enough out of Evilise to really enjoy her yet. I agree. I think her match with Thunder Rosa was the sort of highlight so far, but that was like a shoot fight. So yeah. No, none of you got it. In regards to tonight's show, had more to it than just Kakamala Doodoo. Just saying it. Dark had more in it. Yeah, probably, man. I thought, it's really interesting that Matthew really enjoyed it. I mean, that's cool. I'm pleased that you enjoyed it. I really am. But wow, I hated it. I'll go through it in a review, Matthew, and you can see if you agree with my opinions or not. But I think the show had a fair amount of divisive characters like Jericho. Man, that 12-man tag, that was the worst AEW match I've ever had. The Acclaimed, which I can get why people would like, but yeah, Evilise, I'd lost interest. I think I'd lost interest in the Jericho match, man. It was crap. So I think reviews will be very wide ranging. Interesting. It's Matthew. It's wonderful hearing your opinions, dude. Dude, you don't all have to ever agree with me. That's cool. I love it when you don't. We can chat about it, and I'll give you my opinion, and you give me your opinion. We both take it on. Pretty unremarkable ending compared to the Bullet Club reuniting at the end of Impact. I was expecting at least some sort of follow-up from that, but not even close to a mention. Yeah, instead to give Kenny Omega a microphone, and it sort of ruined the match, Duke. Great point, man. And welcome, by the way. You had Don Callis talking to himself on a microphone, which just sounded crap. It sounded crap. He wasn't beating off anyone because he couldn't hear Tony and JR. If he could, maybe it would have been more interesting. But then for the live crowd, that would have just been crap. Really hard work, man. I feel like Kenny could have used another weapon that looks better, like a chair or something thicker than a bastard cookie sheet. Mate, agreed. Everything was fine with the chair. It was just when he gets a cookie sheet out, it just looks a bit underwhelming. Sam Houston, Sick Boy, Billy Kidman, Brian Women, Taylor, Undertaker, no. I'll give this episode a 7 out of 10, better than last week's. I preferred last week's, but I still don't think they've hit the highs they wanted to do after Winter has come in. I hope the It's Sting spot doesn't get overused. Yeah, it might do, might it, with Tony going crazy, but I'm feeling nostalgia right now. I'll bring up my issue with it, Matthew, for you, because I know you won't be here all night. I'll bring up my issue for it in my review, man. I'll friend you after the stream, although I already did, but I don't know if you saw the friend request. Yeah, cool. I'll do it after the stream, mate, and we'll sort it out. Not of all time, but it was bad. Cool, man. Got a few more guesses in there. Junkyard Dog, Gobbledygooker, Mark Mero, Johnny B. Bad, Van Hammer, The Yeti, Oz, Hugh Morris, Shane McMahon, Michael Hayes. I said Lex Luger. No. Kerry Von Erich, Test, The Godfather. No, none of you got it right. Okay, here's a clue. Who's going to Google the answer now? Who's the fastest on Google? Because that's what it's going to be. Did he appear in that match? Let me just see. I'm just going to tell you one event that he was on. And I'm sure he was on this event. No, he wasn't. Oh, it's a good job I didn't give that as a clue. Bloody hell. He was on one of them. Interesting. Let me figure out another clue for you all. Just bear with me. It's a good one though, isn't it? He debuted in the WWF in 1980. And he was in WrestleMania 3. There you go. There's your clues. Google away, my dudes, because none of you are going to get it. I need someone to get it. Rock and roll. Let's get back to the stream. Yeah, worst Dynamite I've probably seen. Yeah, I agree, Joey. I agree, unfortunately. Even one of the biggest AEW marks I know and hated the show. Yes, I did hate it. I just think if you've got all this hype around the company, like, give people something great. And AEW to me has been great. Great to see that you're very accepting of others' opinions. Too many times I see people thinking they're above others for liking or hating the show. Matthew, man, like, you know, I'm just a wrestling fan. You're just a wrestling fan, and we can both have different opinions. That's cool. You know what I mean? It's interesting to talk about stuff and explain why you like something as opposed to just saying you're all wrong, because you're not. Rick Rude, Paul Orndorff. Wait, so it's not Shelton Benjamin? No, it's not, my dude. The hair and build makes me think Sean O'Hare, but you said 80s to 90s. Yes. Well, I said to come into WWF in 1980. Can't believe none of you got it yet. A famous tag team. Whoever wins this, by the way, is going to be like the ultimate champion. This Nips game has lasted over 2 streams. None of you have got it. Eddie Guerrero, no. 2000 WrestleMania 3. Lex Luger, Animal, Paul Orndorff. Right, people are just going there. No, I can't believe you all ain't got it. I've told you the match card he appeared on. Let me check. He appeared on that match card. He definitely did, because I just read it on his wiki. WrestleMania 3. God, I mean, do you need me to tell you like the specific match number? This is great. Oh, no, I'm not even going to tell you the match number. This is great. Dino Bravo, Jacques Rougeau, Harley Race, Raymond Rougeau, The Barbarian, Hercules, Jesse Ventura, Tom Zenk, one of the Killer Bees, no, Ventura, Marty Jannetty, Rick Martel, Jim Neidhart, Jim Duggan, Jake the Snake Roberts, Tito Santana. Stop. Someone got it. Who got it? Who is your reigning, defending champion of the world at Nibbles Game? Who do you think got it? Oh man. Oh man, it's exciting, isn't it? Do I do the reveal? Ah, my camera's gone. Right, gonna have to go, guys. I'll see you all next week. I'm joking. I'm joking. In fact, while I put this image up, let me just delete some of this so I can actually stay on. Well done. It is, of course, the fabulous Rick Martel. There we go. Was that a hard one, guys? Jeremy is showing off now in chat, which is all cool, man. He deserves it. Like that was a Nips game that lasted 2 freaking streams. You alright with a poem after the review, my dude? Because I know that some people are here for that and not just here to look at men's nipples. Well done, well done, well done. I can't believe how many clues I had to give you all there, but well done, well done. Delete all, yes, cool. And then I'll get straight on to the review, my dude. Well done, well done. Google won it. Yeah, well, you all had as much Google chance, to be perfectly honest. I think I even said that's okay. Let's get on with this. Right, Jack has sent me some photos. So as soon as my camera's back on, I will do some reviews. Dudes, if you haven't already subbed to the channel, it really helps us out if you do. And if you want more nipples, you know, subscribe to the channel. Liking the video really helps us out. It lets people know that there are people in here enjoying and having a good time. I'm gonna do a really chilled review. We're gonna half do comments, half do thingy, as we sometimes do. So yeah. What match was Rick Martel, by the way? It was the very first match on the card, my dude, and it was the Can-Am Connection, which is the tag team I was referring to that he was in, and they defeated Bob Orton and the Magnificent Morocco with Mr. Fuji. There we go, my dude. There we go. There we go. Hope that works for you. Cool. Let me go back onto this. Well done, Jeremy. Well done. I mean, I don't do jumper claps, but dude, you get one. Well done. I retract the last comment, dude. Which one? Which one? The Barbarian. LMAO. Is there going to be a Nip Game Friday? Owen, if you want a Nip Game, mate, you're in the right place. Of course, it's going to be Nip Games Friday. There'll be more Nip Games Friday because I watch AEW on Fight, so I don't get any breaks during it. Oh, I get very few breaks, and actually, sometimes I just want to sick, for God's sake, especially with that shite. Where's my poem? Can I give you it at the end of the review? Or do you want it now? I just fired. I wonder if you could hear that on camera. If you did, that was filth. Jeremy, you don't deserve one. This stream and chat was the best part of Dynamite so far. Joey, dudes, all of you, like, yes, you absolutely are way better than Dynamite was tonight. And I wouldn't always say that. I love you all, but I wouldn't always say that. I'd quite happily watch Dynamite without you sometimes. Not tonight. I would have just turned it off. I was just shite. Just, doo-doo. Excuse me. Congrats to Jeremy for getting that hard Nip Game correct. I'm the R-Truth of Nip Game. Right, you're getting your love poem now, and then we're going straight on to the review. So if you've not joined us before, the winner of the Nipples game gets a love poem that I like to write out myself. I consider myself the what's the word? The poet laureate of Hull. Screw Philip Larkin. Philip Larkin, for those of you that don't know, was a famous poet from Hull. So yeah, I like to, and it's what I can give you. It's what I can give you that's free. It's easy, and I just like to make a couple of notes and then let you know my love poem. And this, Jeremy, is for you. This is one that I wrote myself. Fly me to the moon. Let me sing among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. fill my heart with every song. Let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship for and adore. Worship for. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Mind blown, everyone. Mind blown. Hope you enjoyed that. Congratulations. That was a special love poem for Jeremy. Shout out to Jeremy on 14 viewers. Yay. What we got? What matches we good. Jeremy is the goat of nips. Where do I get lessons? Go to Wrestle Story. I am there. Cool. Ivan, we're just doing a review, mate, but thank you very much. We will join someone in the future. Did anyone else get a hot flash? Is it just me, Jeremy? Only got one screen, or I would. Mr. G is a better ant. He is. It's true. Rock and roll. Let's get on with the review, shall we? Let's stop dicking about here. Let you all go to bed. But it is good fun having a chat with you all. First up, we have cheers, Jack. Can't read. First of all, we had an interesting match. It was Hangman Adam Page, Alex Reynolds, John Silver against Matt Hardy and Private Party. This was a really interesting match. The ending was botched to hell, but the match was cool. They were doing a lot less of that sort of high fly style, jumpy, showy. And I was watching it thinking, I wonder if this sort of JR comment has actually been causing real sort of questions to be asked within the company, because this felt like not necessarily what a private match would normally be. And actually, it was a really solid wrestling match. It was solid. It was decent. The chemistry between Reynolds and Silver is great. It's really good. I think it's really underrated. I think Alex Reynolds is really underrated. And Adam Hangman Page, it's like next level. He's next level. When he's in the ring, the charisma on there is banging. End of the match saw them hitting the gin and tonic, is it called, their finishing move? And then is it Isaiah Swerve Scott was not Isaiah Swerve Scott, what's his name? One of the Private Party was crawling over for the pin and then stopped for a while to sort of look at it, and then Matt Hardy swoops in and takes the pin in the slowest swoop-in fashion of all time. Like, then Private Party like looking at each other like, huh? He just did what? And it's like, what are you getting at here, dudes? I mean, he got the pin. Who gives a crap anyway who gets the pin? And, like, you should have covered him a bit quicker, because you just sort of sat there waiting for the spot to happen. I mean, it's probably Matt Hardy's fault, because he's probably slow, but not good, man. And I don't think the angle that they created tonight to cause this sort of dissension was strong enough to cause that sort of dissension. Does that make sense? If it had been neater, it would have done, but I don't think it did. Like I said, I'm going to your comments in this thing, so keep writing them down, my dudes. Every match I'll go to your comments. I've got more nipple game wins than the Tiger King's husband has teeth. Very good. Congratulations, Jeremy. I saw tigers. Orange Cassidy did a better job on commentary than Jerry Lawler this year. It doesn't take a lot, man. Jeremy, I've got one correct. I've got more correct, but you're getting them all correct recently. You are on fire. He has a win streak, man. He's on his Undertaker streak. Brandy Rhodes getting pregnant, so she can't beat she can't get beat by Jade Cargill. That's some 4D chess right there. Yeah, here's the issue with that, Matthew, because you bring up a really interesting point. Brandy Rose announces, and this is sort of the next segment, so we'll go from there. Gin and Juice, thank you, was the name. Isaiah Cassidy, thank you. Isaiah Swerve Scott is in WWE, I think. Are they still married now? Tiger King is inside. Yes, the youngest one that's still married. Right. So here's my question about this whole Brandy Rhodes thing. Right. Has Brandy Rhodes found out she's pregnant this week? Does anyone believe that Brandy Rhodes has found out she's pregnant this week and announced it on Dynamite? Because I don't. I don't believe that to be the case at all. Normally, with any sort of pregnancy, you wait a certain amount of time before you tell people, just in case, because early sort of deaths in pregnancy is a thing. So I think Brandy Rhodes has known about this for a while. So why the hell has she interjected herself into this story? And let's say she didn't know. I just can't believe she didn't know. So why has Brandy Rhodes been the major part of this story? It shouldn't have been. It should have been Red Velvet all along. Should it not? If Brandy's taking air as a prodigy and they want to have a match between Jade Cargill and Brandy Rhodes and Cody and Shaq, I get Brandy's the person to have it. I'm sorry. I just can't believe it. So basically, she's interjected herself into the story, now taking herself out of it through pregnancy. Weird. The fact that it was done on a sort of video package before they come out, I think it might have been a bit better doing it in ring. Cody's got such a damn good promo that could have been like iconic, you know. But yeah. Gin and Juice Jose Cassidy, Nip Mania, brother, absolutely. Matthew, Brandy is next level genius type of stuff, man. No, God, it's not. Sorry I couldn't stay. Y'all have a blessed night. All right, Gamer, thanks for joining us, my dude. It felt way too forced, kind of weird. Yeah, I thought that, Owen. I thought that. Good night, Gamer. Good night. Yeah, good night, Gamer. Obviously, if a couple wants to start a family, that's brilliant. Absolutely. And it's wonderful news. But if that was planned, then why have yourself in an angle that potentially lasts a few months? Congrats to them, but it's weird. It is really weird. It is really weird, and I don't like it. I think that they should have done something different to get into this spot between Cody, Shaq, Jade Cargill, whatever. They should have been using it to highlight Red Velvet, and they haven't. Just weird. Does that make sense? Am I the only one that sees it like that? Maybe I am. Maybe they found out this week. Maybe it was a surprise. That sort of stuff can happen all the time. I get that. But you wouldn't tell people. Good night, game. Have a great night, and tomorrow, best of wishes to you, brother. Yeah. Oh, Jake, that's lovely. I'm gonna friend you Discord after the stream, man. Yes, thank you, Futuristic man. I'm not the one to pull the they book themselves into everything card, but Brandy has been the definition of that in the last few months. Yes, she has. On brand for Brandy. She interjects herself into all kinds of stuff where she doesn't belong. Cody may have done us a favour by knocking her up and getting her off TV for a while. Everyone's suddenly becoming a fan of Cody for doing it. But yeah, agreed, Matthew, and it's awful. Perfect take on it, Matthew. Yeah, it is. Thank you for the friend of press, Futuristic. I'll sort it out after the stream, my dude. Yeah, does that make sense? Am I the only one that sees that? I just don't think. I just don't like it. Sorry. So let's carry on. After that match, we had Cody versus Angelico. I think this is a really smooth match, actually. They're doing that grapple wrestling. So back in the 80s, we used to have the lockup. And these guys know how to do a lockup that's more dynamic and constantly twisting and turning around each other. And I enjoy that style of wrestling. I think it's really fun to watch. I think they had decent chemistry in the ring. The ending saw the massive what was it he did a springboard, was it springboard crossroad or something like that? I thought it was really cool. Sup Dom, Alex has joined us. I mean Ant, lol. You sent a friend request. Rock and roll. Thanks, Futuristic. Perfect take on it, Matthew. They look alike. Yeah, we do. We're just beardy weirders, is what we are. But I'm just more negative than Dom, and especially tonight, mate. Especially tonight. Tonight was doo doo. This is the word of the night. So Angelico Cody gets the win. Excuse me. So it doesn't really do anything for Angelico, does it? Like, this could have been sort of a decent match for him to win and sort of get some sort of push before going for the tag titles again. But instead, it's just sort of been given to Cody. Outcome Team Taz to cut a promo on him, saying that they're gonna get Cody. Hey, we're gonna get you. We're gonna pin you down, tickle you. And then Outcome Sting comes out, looks at Taz's faction. Will Hobbs. Will Hobbs was like, I'm gonna get him. Sorry, excuse me, Powerhouse Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs versus Sting. It sounds like something you get in a freaking bingo hall for. Anyway, yes, I hate the name Powerhouse Hobbs. Look, fine with this. I think it's interesting that they're building Powerhouse Hobbs to have some friction with Sting, because the only way that can pay off is by actually having a match. And I didn't think Sting was going to have that many matches, but it seems like they're setting that up. Or is Sting going to interject with Powerhouse Hobbs and sort of beat him up? Interesting. I don't know what's going to happen. They're looking like, yeah. Thanks, Jack. Angelico's finisher, the Navarro Death Roll, is an amazing name. Yes, it is, man. Like Dave Navarro, man. Navarro. Yeah, it's a cool name, man. I really rate Angelico. I really do. I think he's a wonderful mat technician. And I hope to see him do more. But again, there was no build to this match. There was no, so it would, if there was a build to it, it would have been a much better match. You know, it was just sort of thrown in there. Stings with Cody, Darby, and here's my problem with this. I know I said it on stream. I'm gonna say it for people that wasn't here then. There is a major problem with Darby Allin right now. Darby Allin has won the championship and not had one singles match. Are you freaking kidding me? Cody got an open challenge every freaking week. Darby's doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Crap. It's absolutely garbage. Like, maybe the Sting thing is a big enough payoff for this. Maybe. But at the minute, he doesn't feel like a champion. And it'd be interesting to know what you guys think. He doesn't feel like a champion at all. Cool. Next up, we had Miro in a jumper that was garish as all hell. He says he's got a big announcement next week. I think it was next week for the wedding. Do we get excited about that when the angle's been dropped for like weeks and weeks and weeks? Are we supposed to be still engaging in that storyline where it's just been a bit? I mean, it's been about the arcade for the last few weeks. Then we had Eddie Kingston come out. This was weird again, man. This should have worked. Eddie Kingston's calling out Lance Archer and his faction. He's thanking God. He's thanking everyone, and telling people that don't have his back. Lance Archer comes out, goes to beat him up. That's really cool. It starts off really cool, and then just fizzles out really quickly. I think the problem here is having Lance Archer and Pac out. I think people don't know who to cheer for. So people are watching these two faces, because they're faces now. I think both of them are faces, especially in this sort of story. And no one knows where to look and how to react. The crowd, after the sort of initial pops of them coming out, were dead, and the segment went on way too long. Lance Archer's a beast, and I just don't feel like he's being used in the best way possible at the minute. Sorry, this is a really negative review, dudes. You all know I'm normally like an AEW mark, and I had several problems with the show. The wrestling was okay in the first two matches, and it all went downhill from there, man. There was a Jericho promo. Sorry, there was a Jericho promo prior to Cody and Angelico. What did he say? MJF basically cut him off and said, look, I know social media people are trying to make us fight together, but that's not going to happen because I love him. Yeah, let's get the next page up. Sorry, dudes. Let's go to chat for a minute. Is Darby a champion? Yes, he's the TNT champion. A belt which was wonderful when Cody had it. You had open challenges come in. You had Eddie Kingston come in and get signed instantly. Ricky Starks come in, get signed instantly. Warhorse come in for a really interesting match on Dynamite. Didn't get signed instantly, but they're not selling him as a champion at the minute at all. I think AEW's booking across the card has dipped massively since October. It feels a little bit wishy-washy. elements of it. I mean, I think we could say after Full Gear, I think the women's division has been booked a lot better. Even though I want into the thing tonight, but I'll get to that when I get to it. I think the Kenny Omega stuff has been massive, but maybe that's drawing too much focus away for Khan. I don't know. Could be, couldn't it? Could be. Nero's jumper looked like a disco ball which was skinned, absolutely. But AEW booked so well, they would have to put their TNT champion in single matches on the channel it's named after, right? Yes. There should be. There should be. And maybe this thing rub is big enough, but for me, he doesn't feel like a champion at the minute. That's all. Not every week, but at some point, yes, Jeremy. Well, he should do, yeah, of course he should. Jesus, Cody was having matches every freaking week. Yeah, it's like they've got gun shy with Darby after they put title on him. That is how it's starting to feel, and that's bad. That's bad. If it doesn't pay off with Sting, it's going to be crap. In hindsight, I dropped my rating down a bit. No, it's all good, man. I've just got issues with it, and I still enjoyed it. It's better than last week, mainly because there were more people I liked on the show. Cool, Matthew. It was a different show. It was a very different show. It wasn't the sort of usual guys. We've done nothing with Darby since he won, which is insane. Yeah, it's bizarre. It's bizarre. They've got to be doing Sting and Darby. That's got to be what they're building up to now. They've got to be to at least have some sort of payoff. Goldust next week. He's fighting 5, 6, 7, 8. My hoot scoot baby. He's driving me crazy. No, he's fighting Evil Uno. Mentions a 7 gimmick, and he's gonna beat up Evil Uno next week. Not. I mean, it's match that's fine, but I just don't feel like there's much behind it to sort of give it the interest I need for that sort of mid-card feud. But anyway. Best friends with Orange Cassidy, Top Flight, the Varsity Blondes, that's versus the Inner Circle. Garbage. At worst, I think this is the worst match in AEW's history. Absolute mess of a match. Several massive botches in it. Jake Hager looking like a zombie on the outside. Sammy Guevara can sell. Wonderful. Inner Circle, a team who have been at the top of card forever, is fighting a load of people. We have no idea why they're fighting them. I thought Brandon Cutler was supposed to be in this, by the way. Was he in it? I don't even know. I don't even care. I don't even freaking care. So the Inner Circle that week, and I'm saying to people are saying to me, why is this on the show? This hasn't had no build. And I'm like, just let's wait and see. It'll be all about the Inner Circle. It'll be some sort of breakup. It'll be something between them. It was nothing. It was nothing. It was a waste of freaking time. An absolute waste of time. Jericho ends up using a bat on Griff Garrison on his back. Then drops back to the floor to let Chuck Taylor beat him. What the hell? I tell you, dudes, Jim Cornette is going to rip the hell out of this match. I really didn't enjoy it. I thought it was a mess. After Jericho's hit Griff Garrison with a bat, Jake Hager lumbers around the ring, puts him on his shoulders for a move, looking so out of place. Then MJF comes in and gets the tag and gets the pin. No one's angry with MJF for doing that. We've already had that story in the first match with Matt Hardy. I don't even know why Jake Hager pinned him in. I lost MJF in this match. I lost MJF. Look at the talent that MJF is, and he was gone in this match for me. Next up, we had Thunder Rosa backstage promo. Thunder Rosa is brilliant, delivers this wonderful promo. Am I expecting too much? Do I just want too much? Do I just want too much sense? Thunder Rosa comes out, delivers a wonderful promo, having a go at Britt Baker's nose, fine, whatever. Reba comes out, says that her laugh's not very good. That's not a real laugh. It was quite funny because Reba's got this weird laugh on the Britt Baker show on Dark. And then Britt Baker comes out, hits her from behind, puts her into a lockjaw where it looks like Reva's sort of peeing on her as water's sort of flying all over her, wipes off her makeup, get the visual, but puts her in, she doesn't even put her in a lockjaw, she just puts her in the sort of rings of Saturn. Just holds her there for a bit. And then Thunder Rosa's passed out. Thunder Rosa was passed out with absolutely no reason to be passed out. There's no attack here. There was no shot to the head. There was nothing that would force her to tap out, force her to pass out. I think after that Jericho match, I was noticing everything that was just so freaking annoying. Sorry, this is such a down review, dudes. Jesus. Next up, we had SCU versus the Accused, the Accursed. Bad rap. Gimmick. Does it work? It's not for me. It's not something I'm engaged with. Here's the problem. They've just come onto the tag team saying they're having this match against FCU. They beat SCU. They're going after the Young Bucks. They can say Cook on TV, but they can't say FUCK, which was bizarre. And they're going into a tag team title match with the Young Bucks. Sorry, dudes. Unfortunately, the Acclaimed are going to be on Dark in like 3 weeks' time. They're way too fast with no build. Way too fast with no build. And it's a weird gimmick to get over, and I think it can get over if it's done sort of subtly, but this isn't the way to do it. This isn't the way to do it. The TNT Championship now feels like a mid-card title as opposed to another top title that is defended very regularly. To me, it doesn't even feel like a mid-card title. It doesn't even feel like it's a title anymore. Sorry. We've seen FTR, the FTR title on TV more. Cutler was supposed to be in it, but they took him out as Wardlow had to take a week off due to family matters. Okay, cool. Is Alan supposed to be Sting? It's weird. I don't know. Here's the issue. I see Sting said last week. I see a lot of myself in the company, and then looks up at Darby. The issue is the only similarities between Sting and Darby Allin was wear face paint. They don't wrestle the same style. They don't. They don't have the same body type. They don't have the same. I've always found Sting to be standing up for justice. I don't feel that fits with Darby whatsoever. So, just weird. Just weird. Acclaimed is the name. Thank you. They're just not gelling with me yet right now, and pushing them to the top ain't gonna make them gel with me. To be perfectly honest. Sorry, this is so negative, my dudes. The match was okay. It was okay. It was okay. I was just so gutted by that awful match. Diamante and Ivelisse versus Big Swole and Serena Deeb. Some talent in the ring here. No story. I respect that they've attacked backstage over Brandy and all that sort of doo-doo. But they... Out of all the women's stories going on right now, this hasn't had a good setup. And I respect what they're doing with the women's division in terms of I do think it's massively stepped up, man. I think it's massively stepped up. But this didn't do out. This didn't do out for me. It was a fine match. What can I say? Just a bit naff. Ooh, spash. This show, man. Afterwards, Nyla Rose comes out, attacks. Who did she attack? I assume Serena Deeb. Yeah, probably. Attacks Serena Deeb, and Vicky Guerrero is. What was she doing? She was like, it was like she was kicking. Nothing. It was weird, man. You don't get her to do it if it's not going to work, and it didn't freaking work. It just makes your division look stupid. Yeah, just didn't do it for me. Sorry. Joey Janela versus Kenny Omega, no DQ. Sort of give my opinions on this at the start, but Kenny Omega brought an energy back to the show. wonderful 2 minutes. The chair spot on the outside, the bulldog was wonderful with Joey Janela. I enjoyed the jump over the ropes for the standing Joey Janela. I thought it looked brutal. I thought Joey Janela was really selling really well. Then they get a cookie sheet out. Don Callis was on commentary just without a colour guy, talking to the crowd with a microphone. Gives Kenny Omega to do the colour commentary. Look, it could have worked. I was really watching hard. I even stopped with your comments to see if it worked for me, and it didn't work. It doesn't work with Omega's style. It doesn't flow. It looked like he was messing about with his mic, which he was, struggling where to put it at times, handed it to the referee at one point. Completely ruined the flow of the match. Cookie sheet, whatever. Didn't do out for me. Janela does better than that. The table spot gets sat outside. Joe Janela sat on Kenny Omega's face. Not a good way to. I mean, it looked good. I mean, it didn't. Did it look good? It looked brutal. Is it a good way to treat your champion? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I think it's. I think it's a dangerous way to treat your champion. You know, he's just got to be careful. You've got to be careful, man. And then the ending, what was the ending? The one-winged angel. Yeah, that's it ended. And then what did he say at the end? He come out and said, not a lot. Oh, we're getting a match next week. Oh, Pac come out. Cool. The match just didn't work. It didn't flow. It didn't have the Kenny Omega flow, man. I watched Triple A Mania this weekend. It was great. It was so good. Kenny Omega is so good. This match with him in a microphone, I get what they were trying to do. Just didn't work. Anyway, Pat comes out. He's got an issue, and that is that although Kenny Omega won the tournament for the championship match, he never actually beat Ray Phoenix because Ray Phoenix had to pull out after being injured in the Ray Benter match. So we're getting Ray Phoenix and Kenny Omega in 2 weeks' time. Banging. Absolutely banging. I'm down for that. It's more exciting than anything on next week's card. Put it that way. Next week they should do something big, man. Get people talking over Christmas. You know, when you see your family and you're like, "Oh, Dad, did you know Sting's turned up? Oh, has he, son? Has he?" You got to do something big next week. WWE never do it either, so use the time, man. Use the time. They need to put the women's matches on at different times to give more intrigue, as opposed to making it the obligatory women's segment. Matthew, I completely agree. I've been saying it for weeks, mate. Oh, sorry, I've missed a few more. Sorry. I think they're trying too hard to work Jericho's matches into the show every week, and it's just causing the show to suffer somewhat. Yeah, I could agree, Jeff. I could agree, because this was shite. Doo-doo. Rubbish. Crap. Whatever. Excuse me. Yeah, it was crap. And Jericho tonight, man, Cornette is going to rip into him. Wednesday, and deservedly so, man. It was to hand the bat and then to lay down for Chuck to come on top of you and start hitting you. Man, it was weird. It was weird. When Sting and Allen are both loners who stay up in the rafters. Yeah, stay up in the rafters. Yeah, I know, but that's only a gimmick that they've started to give him because the new Sting was coming in. Loners. Yeah, you say that, but like Darby's had a lot of tag matches in. I mean, first of all, he was tagging with Cody a lot, and then he was tagging with Moxley a lot. Maybe you're right, Jack. Maybe you're right. Yes, glad someone agrees with me. I saw so many people saying Sting should be Darby's manager, but in my opinion, there would be no connection if it wasn't for the face pick. Exactly, and I think that's okay. But I think it should be noted that is a bizarre connection. It's a really bizarre connection. You know what I mean? FTR stand for Flirts with the Revelation. I don't know what that means, but whatever. Yeah, man. He had the FTR come on, had a little promo that again didn't work. Another bit that didn't work. Dudes, nothing worked tonight. Dash, Cash, Lash, Plash. Sorry, I don't know the names. He was sort of saying something. He said, fear the flirt with a revelation or whatever he said. And then Tully Blanchard's landing over and trying to end the promo. It was just disorganized. The one time I've said this should have been a written promo because it was just bizarre. Jack and they're both anti-heroes with a dark side to them. I don't really consider Darby a hero, to be honest, but maybe you're right. And something happened to change them both into more evil. But again, not evil, because I don't know. I don't know, Jake. Maybe so, man. They need to put the women matches at different times. Yes, awful. Remember when early Dark Order did those rubbish punches to Dustin Rhodes? That was similar to Ricky Guerrero tonight. It was crap. Penelope Ford is the prettiest for all time. Wait, scratch that, Natalia. Oh, dude, not Natalia. Hey, welcome back to another video of the 5 hottest female wrestlers. Number 1, Natalia. Number 2, Brie Bella. Number 3, Penelope Ford. Number 4, Nia Jake. Nia Jake? Is that Nia Jax crossed with Snake? Jake the Snake, and number 5 is Lana for Futuristic Gamer. Fabulous, mate. Yeah, Matthew, Jericho is so past it right now. Nia Jax, sorry. It's all good. I've got no idea why Jericho is always on. Bit egomaniac, running a woman thing. I think it's because he gets ratings, man, so I get it. But at least have the product around it be good. Jack, I think ratings, in my opinion, Tony Khan is a stats man. I'm surprised Jack hasn't said anything about my silly comment. Probably it's not his in-ring ability. It's not anymore. AEW have crammed too many segments in the shows recently. They need to go back to when they give matches and promos time to breathe. One too many throwaway segments. That's what Dark is for. Great point, Matthew, man. Great point. Jack, that's the last thing it is. I also think they're trying to cram so much into the 2-hour slot. At this point, it's not giving anything time to breathe. Yeah, I think you and Matthew have the same opinions, which is awesome to hear. And I agree with both of you. I think it's bizarre. I think it's bizarre how we had a great product like 3 weeks ago and 4 weeks ago and 5 weeks ago and 6 weeks ago, and I enjoyed last week. This week, mess, absolute friggin' mess. So there we go. I don't always say positive things about AEW. I can criticize when I feel it's deserved. And tonight, my rating for the show, 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. My favorite match, freaking hell. Kenny and Joey had the most energy for 2 minutes. But I still think that Cody and Angelico did some wonderful work in the ring. And last one, what else do we do? Favorite match, favorite performer, really? Oh, not Joey Janela with his Frankenstein hands. What the devil was that cell? Let's go on Helico. Cool. Jake says, yeah, I see what you mean about that. I want to hear all your in chat as well. Yeah, I see what you mean about the hero bit, but Darby definitely has a bit of evil in him, in my opinion. He uses some tactics and is violent dark. Okay, mate. Yeah, cool. Fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for explaining that, Jake. AEW for 3 hours. Is it? No, Jeremy. It felt like 3 hours tonight. It felt like an episode of Raw. AEW for 5 hours. My rating would be 5.75 out of 10. Cool. Favorite match was the main event. Cool. That's all cool. Jeremy, 1 out of 10. Raw 7 hours and only does 8-star matches. Yeah. 2.5 out of 10 says Joey. Yeah. I think we can all agree. Well, no, we can't all agree because that would be a boring world. But this is my least favorite Dynamite of all time. Wow. So much mess. So many mess ups tonight. Best match was black screen at the very end. Yeah. Sorry, Jeremy. Sorry that you missed NXT to hang out with us and sort of watch AEW. Yeah. Don't really watch the show, but I really should. But it's hard to watch, and I don't know why. That's cool, man. Cool. Cool. Raw Underground was a 12-star show. Yeah, it was. Look, we're getting Kenny and Ray in 2 weeks. That should be great. Futuristic, you should join us one night, man. We have a good chat about it anyway, and and at least you can all say that I'm not just going to say AEW is great all the time. Like I do have an opinion, and I will voice that opinion when I don't think they do a good job. So yeah, I'll definitely drop my rating, probably about 5.5 out of 10. Just hope they get the mojo back. Something's missing. It is missing. It is absolutely missing. AEW definitely didn't deliver. Really let me down to the game. I agree. I preferred this to the Dynamites at the start. Did you? I hated Dynamite in the first couple of months. I didn't mind it. I'd rather watch a bad show with you guys than a good show without you. Oh, Jeremy. Hulomaniac Huddle. There we go. Hulomaniac Huddle. Boom. That's cool. Rock and roll. I think we're going to go, aren't we? I just need to find a guy for us to go raid. Oh, dude. If you haven't been here, I've got a really special guest on tomorrow's NXT UK. If you could at least come and sort of say hi. I don't think it's going to be a normal stream because I'm not going to be able to keep up with comments because I'm sure he's going to get a lot of viewers to come and watch the channel. We've got Botch Guy on the channel, like incredible YouTuber, big deal. He's got thousands more times subscribers than us, so I think and he's really helped the channel and really sort of been positive and really likes the community that we're trying to encourage to grow here. So if you could like pop down, like talk to people, oh yeah, this is amazing. It's amazing to have more people on the chat and all this sort of crap. Do you know what I mean? Like, big it up and let's get some people to feel welcome. That's if you could, that'd be awesome. Sorry, I don't normally ask that of you, but if any of you can, it'd be awesome. It'd be awesome because it's big for the channel. Big for the channel. Have we got Omega versus Cody? Have we had Omega versus Cody? I don't feel like we have we? No, not yet. I will be watching tomorrow. It's going to be great. Good, man. It's off topic, but are you excited for TLC? Can't wait for The Fiend versus Randy Orton, given that I'm a massive brain mark. He got me back into wrestling last year. Matthew, have you been chatting with Dom? Dom's a big brain mark. Am I excited for The Fiend and Randy Orton? No. And here's why. First of all, hide and seek is a bit of a weird thing to do on Raw. Secondly, the last feud was so bad and built up so much and just it sort of hit this peak where it was like looking at like this could be amazing, and then week after week after week it sort of slid downhill, and then we got that match and it was just a mess. So I can't say I'm that excited. I will be covering it and maybe that'll leave me surprised, so hopefully we'll see. Botch Guy is such an amazing dude. He is. How much support he's given the channel, and that's wonderful. Cody versus Omega could be good. I'll probably watch. Absolutely. I kind of like Kenny, Cody, and John. Sometimes Jericho. Cool, man. Well, there's some good wrestlers on Futuristic, so come and hang out next week. Like, bang it on your telly. Come and hang out with us, my dude. No, Hakeem. Randy and Fiend feud could have been so much better. Yeah, they've got history, and my concern is what we saw at WrestleMania last time. Wasn't good. And that was a big gimmick, and look how that turned out. Matthew, don't care much about TLC. I think The Fiend versus Orton was way too early. I wanted it for the Rumble. For me, it could have been done a bit longer. Yeah, I agree. Are we still going to get a nip game with Botch Guy stream? I assume so, Jeremy. I can't guarantee it. I assume so. But you're going to have to be, like, seriously good, like, if there's more people in. And save Fiend for the big shows. Yeah, they should do. That's true. From what I saw of Randy versus Bray version 1, it just failed to live up to its potential. As long as they don't invest in any projectors, then I'll be happy. I think we'll all be happy, man. Shane McMahon, says Jack, yeah. Futuristic, if you want to join, bro. If you don't, that's good, bro. Absolutely, man. Absolutely futuristic. Yeah, AEW's been great in the past. This was awful. This is awful. Crazy Ginger, Holden, you won't be the last. I think we'll have a Firefly Funhouse match at Royal Rumble. Only 3 people suit Funhouse matches. Cena, Orton, and Vince. Maybe Taker as well, I'll put in that. Alex says he's excited for TLC. Going to be some great matches. Well, Alex, do you know what channel is doing a watch along of it? Oh yeah. All you boys are going to be here. And the reigning, defended, undisputed nipple game champion, Jeremy. I win with 10 people or 10 million. Someone screen grab that for Jeremy to show on the Discord on when he doesn't get it right tomorrow. Matthew, true, and I think Undertaker suits a Funhouse match. To be honest, Jeremy, it might not happen because I need to talk to Botch Guy about it, if he's comfortable with it or not. I'm actually enjoying Carmella and Sasha. Carmella is doing some good work. That's a weird sound, isn't it? I think they could be great. I think Carmella's got so much potential. I've just had issues with the build, and I've got issues with the way that Carmella has been stripped of a lot of personality and turned into sort of generic wrestler. Is my issue with it more than anything, and maybe I'm just not able to get past that right now. I don't know. Alex, glad to know you are excited. Boo, Jeremy, joking. I think I need sleep. All right, Jack, I'll cut it off here. Jeremy, I will beat it out of you. So night, lads. Good night, mate. I need sleep as well, but thanks to Anne, I'm still up. Good for you, mate. Night, Jack. I win with 10 people or 10 million people. Jeremy Stanley, absolutely, man. Be sure to point that out in chat tomorrow. MJF needs to have used Jeremy's line. Yes, he does. See you, Jack. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Right, that's me done. Lovelies. It's been a wonderful night. Thank you so much from wherever you are in the world watching. We do appreciate it, and you've been the best part of Dynamite. But that also wasn't very difficult. Guys, it's been great. Tomorrow, NXT UK, 8 o'clock British time. Friday, SmackDown, TLC Sunday, Dom will do Monday. I think AEW is going to be the last stream we do over Christmas, and then we'll try and get some videos pumped out. We'll also have This Week in Wrestling on Friday, which I think is going to be an interesting one because there's going to be a lot of talk about ratings with AEW beating Raw, and also JR's comment. I think we'll dive into that, and me and Dom will have like more of a long form discussion about that, like the first episode was, as opposed to just sort of news bits. But at least we've got stuff to talk about tonight. So rock and roll, guys. You've been wonderful. I've been Ant. Like the video, tell your mates about us, and we'll see you next time. Until next time, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Oh, did you hear my wrist? Oh.
Hello, welcome, and give me a hell yeah. Give me a whole yeah. Give me a whole yeah. From the Spanish god, Sammy Guevara. Cheers to everyone watching in Yorkshire and beyond. Hope you guys have a great day. From the Spanish god. Shout out to Dom, shout out to Anthony. You guys are smart because you're fans of me. And anyways, have a great day.
Dudes, thank you so much for all the lovely compliments you're putting in chat. That's wonderful. Like, honestly, I've had a really crap week. I've just been feeling down, and so it's nice to come on here and get that love and affection I so desire. And you are my mirror or my makeup or whatever. Cool. I'm gonna find some. Boo, Sammy. Oh, why? What do you want? Did you want Darby? I'll do you Darby next time if you want. Jeremy, good. I hope he did. There we go. Yeah, I've had a good time. What am I going to talk about in the secret stream? What do we normally talk about? We talk about crap, don't we? Do you know what my favorite Christmas present is? This is really bad. Maybe it's not my favourite Christmas present, but I love getting them, and everyone else hates them. Socks. I love socks. I could wear socks, like a clean pair of socks. There's a rapper, and I'm really jealous of him, and he's nothing like what I'd listen to. Like Lil Wayne. Oh yeah, or whatever. Man, he buys a new pair of socks every day to wear. A new pair of socks every day to wear. I think we're gonna go raid someone. We'll just type in so let me just find someone, my dudes. So yeah, I love socks. I love like comedy socks as well. What socks have I got on at the minute? Oh, just Spider-Man. No good. That's boring. I've got like ones that have like goosebumps with pictures of geese on them. Or a picture of fish. And it says I can't remember what it says. It says something about krill. Oh my krill. Oh my. Oh, you're krilling my vibe. You're krilling my vibe. I've got this obsession. It's really bad. I love mustard coloured socks. Who the hell wears mustard-coloured socks? Only old men and Anthony. It's the weirdest thing ever. I just love mustard-coloured socks. They're just bizarre. They're just really ugly. I love them. Let's find someone to go rage. Just bear with me, dude. Thanks for hanging around. And I don't know if we'll do a secret stream tomorrow or not. We might do something. Let's find someone that's not got as many people watching, because it's always fun to spread the love out a little bit. Authors of Wrestling. Cool. Do these sound any good?
Oh man, I seriously could go on for like 10
Let's do this. Let's go hang out with Authors of Wrestling. 595 subscribers. They've got more subscribers than us. They have 16 people in their chat. So go tell them it's a whole year raid. Even if you just join them for a minute and just say hello, it would be muchly appreciated. It's a good way of working with channels and seeing what people say. As in Christmas gift socks in a long... sorry, mate. And you were the highlight of the whole year podcast. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you so much. Give me a whole yeah. Sam Guevara. Jeremy, God, hope he didn't. Oof. And whole yeah. Did you break your wrist? It freaking sounded like it, didn't it, man? It freaking sounded like it. Socks. Socks are great. You can just get socks from the store any day. Yeah, but like, I've been gifted them. Oh, and I love a fresh pair of socks, mate. I feel like you should do Raw because I think Dom needs a break for doing Raw. Nice try, futuristic. Not gonna happen. Dude, I enjoy, like, I go to my mum and dad's at the weekend because they're part of my bubble. Because I'm a single person, I'm living on my own. And then I try to do something Sunday to keep content coming, and Monday is my night off. And guess what, my dudes? Is staying as my night off 100%. I'm not interested in Raw whatsoever. Socks are a good present, but I've never gotten socks in a long time, mate. Joey says, I used to hate getting socks and underwears as a kid. Now I love getting them each year. Joey, dude. Brother to another mother, mate. Brother to another mother. The whole year lads are on. I think Christmas gift socks. Oh, also, I think Dom's joining me next week for AEW, so that'll be fun. And you are an old crazy man. No comment there. Yes, sorry, I haven't posted it. Thanks, man. Can you all see that? Do I need to pin it? If I pin it, yeah, after the stream's finished, go join them and say whole year to them and just have a little chat for a few minutes. I have some comedy funny shirts. Nice, Jake. Do you like Mr. Socko? Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's like a fetish. Yeah, Mr. Socko. Bang, bang, have a nice day. Everybody needs a break from Raw. Yes, we do. I feel like we are downplaying and breaking his wrist. LMFAO. Dude, I agree. I'm going to go and search Hikaru Shida. I just put a cast-off brace on it. It works for wrestlers. I see it. Dudes, you have all been amazing. You all see it. Thank you. So go ahead over there, say Hull yeah, and just tell them it's a raid from Hull yeah, and that we've sent them to their channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll stay on there for a few minutes and then go join the Wrestle Story, but it's entirely up to you. Do what you do. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, give me a whole yeah.
Hello, welcome, and give me a hell yeah. Give me a whole.
God, I just listened to this whole yeah podcast. It was terrible. I feel like my ears are gonna bleed.
What'd you say? This is Darby Allin, and you're listening to Give Me a Whole Yeah podcast.